I'm sorry, I enjoy our theme song. Welcome to episode 221 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Hello.
I am the Eric J.
Only known as
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but better known as K Diddy.
Take that.
All right, so
Housekeeping.
we got some social medias that y'all can check out.
Mm-hmm.
One is the Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Technical File Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a Facebook group, Technical File Pod Overtime, where you can join in with the listeners, fans, and the fam.
That's
Mhm.
right.
We also have a Twitter and the Instagram, same name, at Technical File. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker.
You're damn right.
www.technicalfile.com is where you can find these social media platforms,
Mm-hmm.
More about us. Videos.
as well as the YouTube. It is there as well. Technical File Podcast. Check us out. We are live, actually.
We live right now.
Yeah,
Shout
baby.
out.
But yeah, we live every Tuesday, too.
Mhm.
Like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Tech File fam, I'm sure everybody you know.
No.
I was trying to read something. I was like,
You know.
I'm sure everyone you know, your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your granny, whoever, wherever you are right now, whoever's next to you, like, hey, tap them on the shoulder, like, yo, I'm listening to Tech File.
What you want?
You should listen too.
What you want?
Listen to Tech File, nigga. Damn. But like every week, man, make sure y'all download the Good News Radio app.
Mm-hmm.
We live every Tuesday from 6 to 8:30.
PM Central Time.
Yeah, so make sure just hop on, man. Interact with us. Y'all can ask questions during the pod, all types of stuff. Be interactive. You're listening anyway, so why not listen live and just become part of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, no challenge.
Nah.
Keep it a buck.
Fair enough. Wherever you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts,
Mhm.
Google Play,
Yeah.
SoundCloud,
Yep.
Stitcher,
Spotify.
Spotify,
Spotify.
Pandora,
Pandora.
Amazon Music,
Amazon Music.
iHeartRadio,
Boom, boom.
Himalaya,
Like a player.
Wooshka,
Woosha.
and the award-winning Good News app.
Good news. I want to hear this.
You don't even know what that effect is.
I
Oh,
know.
we got a soundboard now.
What effect is that for Ken? Just so he
Let me,
can know.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we
You've
go.
always been too kind.
There we go. That's what we need.
We need a round of
We need
applause.
that every time we do good news. That's what we need out there. There we go.
But as the gentlemen have just sang so beautifully for you, make sure you download that Good News Radio app. It is a very cool way for you to hear the show live. If you don't want to see our faces live
why you
on
wouldn't.
the YouTube, I don't know
Exactly.
why
Why
you
would
wouldn't.
you wouldn't? Y'all better get it
Honestly,
together,
we're better
goddamn.
on video. I'm not gonna lie to you, but in case you didn't want to see us, on
We look
I
better.
had to look around like, wait a minute.
We look better than most of these pods out here. Goddamn it! I know that.
Okay, so you
I know that much.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Hey, it's some faces that should
They got face
radio
for
faces.
podcasts.
Exactly.
Radio
There's
faces.
radio faces out here for these pods now. I'm just saying.
Radio faces.
well, if you would like to listen to the show without seeing our faces, the Good News Radio app is the place to do that. In addition to finding our podcast, it's legit like a radio station. Like you can go to the app, go to the Good News Sports section, hit
Mhm.
play, and just get a sport radio for you all day.
Yes, ma'am.
So make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, and obviously you can find us wherever you're listening right now. While there, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, review. 5 stars or better. It helps us.
Five.
We appreciate it.
Need all of them stars, need all of them likes. So we haven't had any events to promote recently, but we got us one.
Hey.
The podcast basketball game, the 3rd annual,
Yes, ma'am.
taking place this Sunday
Mhm.
at St. Marcus School.
Mhm.
Time is it 5:00?
Tim's
hooping.
Yeah, I'm playing. This
I
time.
was
I'm
shocked.
playing
I
again.
said, "What?"
Yeah, I think doors open at 5 and start at 6.
I was like, "What?"
Yeah, so tell them for to be out here
Yeah, that's
getting
true.
buckets.
The 5 others coaching.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to get another bucket again. You
I
know what I'm
see you
saying?
out
You might
here.
get a shot or two off.
Coach Duke's out here.
I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all better pass my guy the ball. I'm looking at the camera. MKU?
The team that's 2-0. Like Cass was talking, I was laughing because I was telling Camille on the way here. I was like, Cass was talking cash shit all day.
about this game.
to be 0-2. Both games?
The second game.
What happened the first one?
We lost.
I was like, damn.
That's real.
He sound like Bradley Beal.
That's real.
But it should be fun.
Yeah, so make sure I come out, support Tim and other pods that'll be participating in this this event. It'll be fun. Fanduel. Shout out to everybody in the Fanduel pool. Tim, you placed this week, didn't you?
I did. I was
Let's
pissed
go.
because if Daniel Jones didn't get hurt, bro, I was running away. I was running away with it.
Like you was like number one for a minute.
If Daniel Jones didn't get hurt, boy, I'd have been out there
Yeah, you definitely was number one for a
because I
minute.
won some money in a
unless he-
different one.
Unless he was throwing picks.
No, he
But he
wouldn't.
was-
No,
no, he
got
been
hurt.
running.
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
Now Daniel Jones has been putting up like 18 to 20 points a week. I was like, I just need 15 of them.
My mistake this week
Hmm.
was F&T Higgins.
Oh, see?
I had Antonio Brown in that slot and said, you know
Ooh,
what?
Antonio Brown been cooking.
He had like
was
30.
clowning.
He been cooking.
And then I was like, okay, the Chargers gonna put some points up on the board,
No,
and they did.
They did, boy.
They just did not throw the ball to Jared Cook. That
Mhm.
nigga got me 3
he,
points. I was sitting there, so
he don't throw it to Cook.
he
I had him on my fantasy team for a minute.
I
Like he
was
don't really
like,
give it to him.
come on, I needed just a cheap tight
I
end.
think shout out to Snow. I think he was number one this week, right?
He definitely
Mhm.
was.
Shout out Snow out
he
here.
definitely was.
Number one. He said he told me he changed up his strategy this week and it actually paid off. So congratulations, sir.
Good
I've never
stuff.
seen somebody swipe their phone like that.
Ooh.
He's like,
With his
That-
knuckle.
Oh, with my thumb.
With the
I
tip
don't
of
know.
his finger. Tip
I
of
do
your
with my
thumb.
thumb, bro. I don't know. I
The-
just do stuff.
Well, you
with
turn
it.
your hand down, like even the thumbs down, then you swipe with the
Yeah,
tip.
Sometimes,
What kind of weird shit?
hey, bro, it works.
Hey, man.
But it's like when the kids be watching the iPad upside down and shit. You be wondering like, why the fuck?
I don't know. It's something I always did.
Hey, you just
It's something I always did. I don't know why.
why the fuck? Okay.
yeah, man.
I didn't think it was weird until y'all just said something about it.
It's weird as a bitch. Instead of putting your hand straight on there, you turn your hand upside down and use your thumb.
Hey, it works for me.
I was just
Hey,
saying I never saw it
each
before.
your own.
Like I wasn't calling you weird.
Oh no, he big weird.
Fuck that.
Take his weird ass on
All
somewhere.
right.
But no, shout out to everybody who's in the FanDuel League. If you are in the league, make sure you get your entry in before those noon games start,
Indeed.
so we can have a full slate and get back to it. Because
Mhm.
The money been flowing.
it
Take
has
some
been.
money out here.
How much you win?
11.
$11.
Came in
Yeah.
third and got 11.
Yeah,
How much?
third.
What's the
Five.
pay?
$5.
Mhm.
Got his-
$6.
got his
Number
entry
one
back
get
in.
27.
Mhm. That's why we need more people, man, because then it'd be bigger
'Cause
payouts and
I'll-
everything.
I'll open the pool up more and we'll reach 30. Then we can get it up to 50. Like we can just keep
Yeah.
adding people. If people just want to keep on joining, getting some money. then-
Exactly. And make it exciting too, because you watch teams that you normally don't watch.
I'll be on red zone like
Yeah.
into like
Everything.
yeah.
So I'm like, so that
Right.
all for some reason I always end up picking a Packer every week. So now, but I got them on fantasy, so that's why I watch them. And I don't know, FanDuel is fun. It makes the game way more enjoyable.
Shout out to Devontae Adams for having a monster week
Good Lord.
in fantasy.
I appreciate
Definitely
you.
appreciate that. Appreciate
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette. You came through for me too in the clutch. So did Madison. When I saw that Cook was out
Yo.
for the Vikings, I said, "Yo,
For my fantasy team, Russell Wilson getting hurt, man.
man."
That screwed me. I was like,
we talking about
9
him later,
points.
ain't we? We talking about that
Yeah,
later?
we
Oh
definitely
yeah, yeah, we
talk about
definitely,
that for
yeah.
sure.
But that hurt me.
Definitely.
That hurt everybody.
That
Hurt a lot of
definitely
people.
hurt I got
Including
Trevor.
Russ.
Most
My
important,
backup-
I was gonna say most importantly, Russ.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. My
And
backup
Seahawks
is Trevor Lawrence is my backup.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know.
We'll talk, bro.
All right, so before we get into our sport facts of the week and then the topics of the week, we're going to shout out our top listening cities and give love to all of our international listeners from the past week. So, number one, we had North Bergen, New Jersey.
North
Hey,
Bergen.
they came
Welcome
during the
back.
Net series and never left.
Hey, that's
they
dope.
be popping in. They
Keep
was
on
like,
coming
I
back.
like it.
these
They
on
gonna hate
coming.
us this week.
Keep on coming back.
No, they gonna be on our side this week.
Yeah, sir.
Number two, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the hometown.
Milwaukee. No burns.
Oh, that's right. No
You only get
Burn
burns
burns.
for one.
Wah, wah.
Number three, we got Madison, Wisconsin.
Man,
Hey, hello, neighbor.
Welcome.
Number four, we got District Heights, Maryland.
This
Oh,
have
that's
we seen? Yeah, I ain't never
seen
heard
them
of
in
What?
District
Welcome.
Heights.
Welcome. Come on back.
We've had Maryland before, but it's a different city
Maryland.
in the state. Number five, we got Tampa, Florida.
Tampa.
What's up,
Welcome
Tampa?
back.
Tampa.
Tampa Bay. Number six, we got Neenah, Wisconsin.
Nina.
Hello, neighbor.
Nina been there consistently lately.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Number seven, we got Hanover Park, Illinois.
Hanover
Oh.
Park. Welcome.
That sounds like it's a fancy part of Illinois. Nah.
Eric said,
I mean, it
nah.
don't sound like it, but
Aw.
Hanover Park sound like a trailer.
Yikes.
Damn.
Number 8. Speaking of, I'm joking.
Oh, speaking of trailer parks, goddamn, I
joking.
see you.
Actually,
I see where you're going.
Racine. Shout out to y'all. Number
Right.
8.
Hello, neighbor.
Ray
Listen.
Silla.
All your neighbors ain't good neighbors.
The last time I was in Racine was to see Tim
It's-
play softball, and
It's-
as we were trying to find a
Racine
parking
trash.
spot, I saw another car. First of all, the parking was terrible by this field. People just on the grass and all over the place. And we found a spot, and we was getting ready to park. So the Mister's parking, and I see someone next to us, and they got their window down, and I see them going like this.
Hey.
Jigging.
No, not jigging. I have a very high radar for
Oh, so it
drama.
was-
so I
it
was
was-
like, no man, turn the radio down, put the window down. I need to hear what's being said right now. And window go down. F you, mother effer! I'll come out here right now. You ain't good. Pull up then. I ain't scared of you. I got it in the trunk. And I was like, pull off. Pull off. We are not parking here, sir. Pull off. I was like, Racine hasn't changed much
Hey, I went popping trucks out.
Wow, bro.
since I was last
Yeah,
year. But
Racine.
shout out to
I
y'all
don't know.
for tuning in.
I don't know what this means, but Hanover Park is outside of Schaumburg. So
Oh, well,
Schaumburg.
Schaumburg's a
Oh,
suburb.
yeah,
Yeah,
Schaumburg's
it's a
Schaumburg.
suburb.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
So you are fancy.
They ain't gonna never come back. They like, how dare they
Trailer
disrespect?
park.
How dare you?
Number 9, we got Ashburn, Virginia.
Ashburn,
Hey, Ken's
Virginia. Welcome back. As always. Hey, I say this every week. Who are you? Let us know who you are.
Number 10, we got St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis.
You can find me.
St. Louis.
I love St. Louis, man.
Never been to St. Louis.
I'm be down there soon, I'm sure.
You've been saying you're gonna be down there soon for like the last.
You
2
sound like my
months.
uncle.
I'm just saying. What
Like,
I've
you been coming
doing.
down here all year, nephew. When you gonna come down? You keep lying to me and shit. Time you turn around, you lying to me. You finna come down here, but you ain't been down here. I'm like, bro, life happens, bro. I've been wanting to come down. It's not like I ain't wanting to come down there.
Hey,
But you ain't want to come down here because if you did, you'd have been down here. I'm like,
hey.
that ain't the truth, bro. Because I've been wanting to. I just ain't got the means
All
to.
you gotta do is bring your ass. That's what you gotta do.
Damn near.
Bring your
Damn
ass.
near. Like, just come on down.
Right.
Man.
Bring your ass.
It's what, a 5-hour drive?
5 hours.
Yeah, but like, yeah. Hey, man.
Oh shoot, the Hawks done, or not the Hawks. I saw Atlanta. The Braves untied it up. International listeners. With this, Tim will say hello back to each international country
I hope
in
ain't
their
nobody
native
knew.
language.
They don't look like it.
It looks like the regulars are here. So
For sure.
Tim will say hi back in their native tongue. Starting off, Belgium,
Salud.
Salut.
United Kingdom,
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
France,
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Germany,
Hello.
Hello.
Russia,
Tweet it.
Spain,
Hola.
Ireland.
Did he do it?
Did he do
Did
it?
he do it?
I did do it.
And last but not least, New Zealand.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
There you
These-
go.
Wait,
These are getting them.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
There we go. Hello. All right.
I just saw your text. Ken.
Yeah, because I was gonna forget. That's why.
I'm with it. Sport fact of the week.
excuse me. So spoiler alert, we got a NBA preview pod coming up this week.
Yep.
Mm.
So
I love those.
to get this out of the way early, I'm gonna throw Ken a bone because you and your mates gonna hate me after that episode.
Oh.
A year from yesterday, Lakers won the title.
Hey, burr, 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 burr. Let's go. We out here. Run it back.
Damn,
We
y'all
coming
became,
back for what's ours,
Wait,
baby.
wait. What
We
do you
coming
mean?
back for what's ours.
What does running back mean? You act like you just won it.
Right.
Hey.
I said, y'all became old news so
Ain't
damn
nobody,
fast.
what nobody worried about Morgan. It's like ain't nobody worried about Morgan.
Last I checked, we defending champs
Uh-huh.
here in Milwaukee.
I enjoy. Y'all can enjoy it now. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We got a whole season too.
Yeah,
Don't be mad at
go
us
ahead.
because y'all
I
won a
ain't
championship
mad.
a year ago and y'all already
All right,
done.
man. Put some respect on that championship, though.
I just did.
Put some,
That's fair.
put some
That's
respect
fair.
on
He
that.
did. That
He
is
did.
very
I
true.
appreciate
That is
that.
very true.
I
That is
appreciate
very
that.
true. But yeah, with that being said, anything else we need to get off the table before we get into the topic discussions?
No.
You're good? All right. Let's get into it. Man, there's a lot of things going on from the nose to the car. I
That
was
sound
wait,
like Timmy shit. The car outside.
no.
Got kidnapped and shit. Then what happened to Tim?
Like, what is happening over here with you right now, fam? But we are going to start off with the NFL Week 5 recap. We're going to start in the NFC North, of course. So we got Chicago, Green Bay, Minnesota. Hey, they all won this week. Detroit lost.
Naturally.
And I want to start with Detroit, actually, because last week I said this was going to be the week that they won. And I was so excited because they got so close. I was like, Detroit, you going to do it? 37 seconds, Kirk Cousins went down that field. They kicked the field goal. It was over. I said, dang, y'all lost the same way 2 weeks.
Man, that hurt.
Yeah, the coach was crying. In the
He
post-game
passionate,
conference.
man.
I'm not even mad at that.
Yeah, I was like, I respect
like,
them though. Because they not like they play till the end.
They
Like it
gonna
ain't
fight
like
with everybody.
Yeah, but they just can't win it though. Like that's frustrated as hell.
Bro.
I can imagine that's
They lost-
extremely frustrating.
Ooh, game 1 by 8. They got blew out by us.
And
That was no
and
contest.
game 1 wasn't as close as it looked. Like that was just a furious comeback at the end. So game
True.
1 was LL.
They got blew out by us.
That was LL.
They lost by 2 to the Ravens.
They should have beat the Ravens
Y'all got 24-14 on, but that was a close game.
until the end run
To the end, yeah.
And then the Lions they lost by 2
to the Vikings.
To the
to the Vikings. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
It
got the
was-
Bengals next week, who really ain't no pushovers.
No, the Bengals are actually a good football team, as we saw with the Packers playing the Bengals this week. Packers did come out with that dub in the game that saw 5 missed go-ahead field goals between both of the teams.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody sprinkled voodoo all over kickers this week.
This whole weekend,
Yeah,
it
all
was,
the kickers.
Yeah,
it was
everybody.
not just. I think I saw like it was like I can't remember how many field goals were missed, but it was like double digits across all.
And it was a bunch of missed extra points too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, shit, they had kicking issues last year.
This week was like
That's what
a
I'm saying. This week
historic,
was
like
like,
a historic.
Even an
That's some
outlier.
wild shit.
Yeah,
Some wild shit. And it's wild how that spectrum went from, but I felt like those announcers were really trying to jinx Mason Crosby, bro. All game, man, he 26 in a row. Look, our jinx don't work, you know what I'm saying? Like, forget it. The announcers jinx made another field goal and then missed the next 3.
so
I don't believe in jinxes. So.
yeah, the kicker can't hear them say what
Right.
they saying. So like,
True, but
I
you
don't-
know how to. You don't believe in
It's
them,
not
but,
baseball, but you know
superstitious
that.
people.
And baseball is more superstitious. than-
baseball, y'all, they super superstitious in baseball.
Baseball
But
superstitious. Yeah.
the thing with the Packer game, I do want to just put this out here. Like me personally, I'm not worried about Mason Crosby.
Me neither.
He had that one bad game in Detroit,
Yeah, he do.
2018, 19, 18. I want to say it was, but he was terrible. He missed like 4, 5, 6, some crazy amount of field goals, and I was like, if you would have just hit your field goals, we would have won this game. Like we don't lost to Detroit.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was like, yo, you have been looking terrible. But since that moment, he picked it back up and he's been solid. And I know how hard it is to get a kicker you trust. So we've seen him bounce back from terrible performances. Now, if next week he come out and he can't kick again, I'm going to start being a little worried. But right now, I'm good with Mason.
Chalk it up to a bad game.
That's how, like, it's a bad day in Ohio.
Plus, remember, like they kept almost either getting blocked or almost getting blocked. Like so,
Boy, we ain't
that-
got no blocking on this special teams.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's gonna affect you because then you probably feel like you got to speed up your action or whatever. So
Because it was the one that was called back last week.
Yeah.
And then I think the Buccaneers almost got one. No, not Buccaneers.
The
Saint
49ers.
was 49ers. It was some gold team.
Let's go.
But it was a good game. I mean, outside, like, it was crazy. Like, I felt like my blood pressure kept going up and down for the last 10 minutes of actual game time.
Man.
But, like,
Didn't need all of that in my life.
definitely should have picked up Jamar Chase and Fanduel. I knew I should have. I was looking at him. I was like, Jamar, you did me good a couple weeks ago. But no, I think it's going to be T. Higgins this week. It was not. T. Higgins was dropping stuff. And that boy, Chase is that. Hey,
He fast as shit, bro. For him to be that damn big, that motherfucker picked up like the one that they called back.
when he got touchdown.
Yeah, but one that was an absolute fucking fantastic catch.
Yeah.
Deflected it, kept his concentration. Damn near was a fingertip catch.
Mhm.
Turned around, just took the fuck off. I was like, damn, bro, don't let it be so. Don't let it be so.
But it was a good game. Again, Cincinnati is a good team. Their only 2 L's actually came to the Packers and the Bears.
They don't got no line still though. Not like that. Like they can still improve on it. It's
You talking
better than last
You
year.
talking offensive or defensive?
Both. They have no like they trenches is it ain't really a trench.
I feel like their D line was getting pressure, like with just rushing forward.
We
But
also missing like 4 linemen,
We're down to our third string starting left tackle.
and they didn't do that bad because Aaron still stayed upright most of the game.
And we brought our starting center too. So
They lines.
what do y'all think of Joe Burrow?
I like Joe.
I think
him
I think he
too.
has a lot of potential. I saw after the game, Aaron Rodgers actually mentioned like he told Joe first thing he told him was like, first of all, you need to start sliding. That you were
Bro.
too talented to just be out here taking these hits.
Savage lit his ass up.
Slide, please. And he also went to the hospital too. He had like a throat contusion, but they said he was cool. They just want to monitor him. But
He had a little more speed than I thought he did because a couple times he took off, I was like, "Oh, okay, Joe."
Well, I mean, like the middle of the field was wide the fuck
open.
open. Like
But just his acceleration kind of caught me like, "Oh, you can move." Okay.
I could have picked up some of them first downs.
shoot, not me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I think he's a good young quarterback.
I like
Yeah, I like him.
When I think of the young quarterbacks who I'm like really impressed by, like he doesn't come top of the list, but he's like
I was
He's
thinking, like,
shortlist.
I'm thinking like he's again. This was just one game, and I haven't watched him that closely, but
I paid
he
attention.
got
to
he
him.
got
left
the
me-
tangible.
left me wanting more a little bit.
He got
Well,
some
he coming back
tangible-
from injury too. Like
I
last year, he
know.
had got hurt. So
I mean, that factors into what he gonna be too.
true. I feel like that will be what they thought he was.
would be.
Yeah. And he just needs a line to keep him upright. He needs just a hair more time in the pocket. If he got a hair more time, them passes gonna be unfucking believable.
Like he don't move me like Justin Herbert move. Where I'm like,
Mm.
Herbert
golly.
surprised the fuck
Yeah.
out of
I
me.
said, this man about to.
He be cooking.
He surprised the shit out of me,
Yeah,
bro.
he be
I ain't
cooking.
gonna lie to you.
No, that man is something different. But yeah, shout out to the Packers for pulling out that win. A win is a win. It was ugly, but y'all did it. Y'all figured out a way, and I'm proud of y'all for that. Packers also signed Jalen Smith, who was cut by the Cowboys. Definitely to beef up that linebacking core a little bit. The Brewers just scored again, 4-2.
Thank God. Oh, I had it on. Trying not to yell.
Yeah, I'll keep the score updates going for you. I got you covered. But yeah, Jalen Smith.
Sorry, Jonathan Vilma. I don't know where you get your Tim stats from, but Devontae Adams is not 6'5".
I don't know where he got that from.
How tall is he?
6'1".
He's like 6'1".
Where you get 6'5"?
I have no idea, but he was like,
No,
he was-
he'll
big
put out his
target.
ass.
Right, he was comparing him to Andre Johnson all game. I'm like, what Andre Johnson you watched? Like,
Nah, Andre Johnson's a big motherfucker.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like I don't know, whatever.
He ain't even like the same like mass, bro. Andre Johnson was a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he
bro.
was a beast.
Colin Finnegan
Right.
right out quick.
That's the funniest NFL fight I've ever seen in my life.
Like you started it. How you get your ass whooping? You started the fight.
Cortland, that dude was a wild boy.
But he was a good defender. But he was a wild.
Towards the end, it became
Yeah.
a lot more bark than bite.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's the
That's
story
that
really
kinda-
of most
yeah.
corners
Tell it to take.
as they go. Because again, Reva's Island was
Oh my god.
not an
So
island at the end there. But yeah,
Continent.
peninsula maybe. But yeah, good stuff from the Packers. I'm looking forward to this week's game because it's Packers Bears week. So before we even look forward to Packers Bears, let's talk about what the Bears did this past week.
I was gonna say y'all gonna make a bet.
Oh, we gotta be some
Oh.
kind of bet.
Oh, we can. I'm down. I trust in my QB.
Well,
I trust in my QB1.
Y'all got time to think about it. She can
Yeah.
set up the game.
I got you. So last week, the Bears beat the Las Vegas Raiders.
What we do?
Y'all beat the Raiders.
I mean, they had some stuff.
They had
on.
some turmoil going on.
A win is a win, goddammit.
Hey,
the other shit on the brain.
I ain't gonna. Hey,
A win
you
is
right.
a win.
You're right. The moment they came out, I was like, "Oh, they flat." I was like,
Yes. That's what I said. Thank you.
Justin Fields played most of Sunday's 20-9 victory over the Raiders with the hyperextended left knee. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Mhm.
When I saw that replay, I said, "Oh no," because when the leg,
It looked
Yeah.
Giannis-y.
not it didn't look as bad as Giannis.
Not as
did to
bold.
me. No, but it did that. I can't make my elbow go back the other way, but you know it bent down. I was
Made
like,
one of those
"Ooh!"
things.
It was one of them heart stopping. You're like, oh, come on, dog. Like, don't do this.
He came
But
back
yeah,
in
you
and
know,
played.
God is good. You out here. No.
He played the rest of the game with the hyperextended knee, so that's something definitely to
Keep an eye
monitor
Yeah.
going forward. But
He still was moving. He was moving well too. So
that's one thing about being young.
Mhm.
You bounce back
Yeah.
a little bit quicker than you do as you age. So it was good to see
That's
it.
the fucking truth.
And even if he did like limit some of his mobility, he was still more mobile than your average quarterback. But his limited mobility, be like, oh, you can still move.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have any takeaways from the Bears game?
No, I'm just. Well, okay, we can go back to Nagy real quick. Now all of a sudden, he on my man Wood. Like, oh yeah, we're sold on Justin Fields. He's our QB1, and all of this. Like, bro, you wasn't saying this weeks ago, bro. Like, if you would have done this from jump, I'll be fine. But don't try to jump on board now, bro. After, like, he was the most excited person after the game.
I bet he was. Shit, his offense starting to move again.
Exactly. It ain't because of him. It's not. It's really not because of him. So. But I don't know. But we need to do we're having bad luck with running backs right now.
Yeah.
So that's what we need. Y'all remember Jordan Howard? What? Howard?
Jordan Howard.
He's available.
You want Jordan Howard?
We need something. Shit.
Marlon Mack is available for trade. Why not?
Hey, I don't know, man. They need to do something, dude.
And y'all probably can get him for like a fourth.
Because it's gonna be a minute before Cohen comes. Yeah. So it's like
I forgot about Cohen being hurt too.
Yeah.
Hey, because y'all need a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Who else need a running back? The Chiefs need a running back.
They just lost
Clyde.
Yeah.
Damn near San Francisco still.
Yeah. So it's ugly, but we're gonna make it do what it do.
It's funny, speaking of running backs, I saw that teams are calling the Ravens of all teams now and be like, yo, we know all your running backs that got hurt.
Y'all ain't got none, but y'all got more than we got.
No, they said, like, we know y'all got hurt, so y'all had to get all new running backs, but all y'all new ones is cooking too. So which one of these
y'all try to get off for
would you be willing to part with? But no, so as mentioned, this weekend is Packer Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Packers are 4-1, the Bears are 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all divisional games are important.
It's gonna be a good game.
But this is a
For
very
first place.
early
Mm-hmm.
important game for first place. Second place in Chicago. At Soldier Field.
Hey,
It's a dub.
Oh yeah, for sure.
for us, of course, absolutely. Let's get it. And Justin Fields we trust.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, Justin Fields makes me nervous.
Mhm.
He does make me nervous.
Mhm.
defense
Our defense been playing well. Like our corners, our secondary, but our front line, like our linebackers.
Y'all still got Eddie Jackson back there. Though.
Mhm.
the defense is solid. Like
So, I'm more confident with our defense more than our offense, honestly.
that's always the case. I would feel like
Yeah, so
that's the case of Chicago Bears. It's
Uh,
always the defense.
As long as we
leading
don't
the
let
way.
Adams get off, we'd be all right.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey.
Y'all better triple team him. Like, wasn't that y'all did that before when he was counting like 1, 2,
Yeah,
3?
it was the Bears, and he
That's
still
what-
caught that motherfucker.
Hey man, we gotta do what we gotta do.
That's what. Yeah.
It was the Bears. They had three motherfuckers.
Gotta pop the truck on his bucket.
2 quarters and a safety. Like, damn.
Get him out of here.
He definitely was sitting there 1, 2, 3, 4. Like
He
dang,
cold,
like,
though. Like he cold.
the routes.
I'd never hate. Like, I'm not a Packer hater because like Jones is cold. I don't hate on the Packers.
Where's the bell?
Nigga, please.
I don't hate on the Packers. I just don't want them to lose. Like, I respect Aaron Rodgers. I respect Jones. I respect, like, y'all got some fucking, like, what the fuck? Like, y'all got some weapons, and it's scary. But fuck y'all at the same time.
Add AJ Dillon to that list too, because he's starting to.
Oh, he's starting to roll. Man.
He's starting to like, oh, I can do this.
Hey man,
And they give him a lot more playing time too, as the evens, which it was expected since they got rid
who
of
y'all
Jamal
second
Williams.
wide receiver?
MVS, but he's
Doesn't
hurt.
matter.
Okay.
So then it's been Cobb.
I asked because it's different.
No,
Like every
it's-
game, it's like it's somebody. Like I
It
don't
should
know.
be
It's-
MVS.
The
Oh,
true
okay.
answer is MVS,
Okay.
who's our deep threat.
Because I'm like, damn, I don't know who their number 2 is.
But right now, it's pretty much just
whoever.
Cobb.
it's the Devontae Adams show,
Mhm.
and
And
then
then
you
whoever
probably,
supporting cast.
yeah, you're gonna get a lot of
Stallion ain't even really getting no love like that.
He's not,
Mhm.
which I'm surprised about.
Shit, he's near as Amari Rodgers.
That doesn't
Nah,
surprise me.
Like that's the whole reason they went out and got
Got
Cobb.
Cobb,
because
like he ain't
was
playing that much.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's Randall Cobb, it's Adams, it's gonna be Jones,
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
and some random Lazard,
Mhm.
just random, depending on what y'all do defensively. But
It should be fun. It's gonna be a good
it's
game.
always
It's gonna be
fun playing the Bears. So
It's an early game too. It's a noon game.
which I'm not mad at.
Oh, we had a rookie on Robinson too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We
Stokes,
we
listen.
need to get him cooking.
Stokes is nice.
Stokes is gonna be a problem.
Mhm.
Chase was an issue, but Chase was giving some problems.
And-
but
and-
I mean, he held his own.
He held his own, and then Chase's first touchdown wasn't even on Stokes.
No,
it was
that was
on
on
Savage.
Mhm.
So like,
Which I don't know how the fuck he missed that ball.
It was by a hair too. Like what the
I don't
fuck?
get how you don't know how you missed it. Like I saw.
I mean, I'm
like,
saying like he right there, he looking at
He
it, and then his hand just go like that. I'm
he
like,
just missed. Like it was to me that wasn't.
I mean, it's a
difficult,
coordination thing. It's like
yeah.
if you right there, like knock it down. Like I don't know if he was
He
going for that.
tried. It just went past his like.
Yeah.
It just.
He just missed
He
it.
just like.
Mm.
I was like,
That
hey.
motherfucker took off. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, he was gone. Once he caught that
maybe,
ball, he
you
was
know,
out
like-
of there.
You went for the breakup when you should just, let him catch it and tackle him. Then you
I just went for the
touchdown.
receiver, not the ball.
Now I'm gonna ask y'all this because, as we mentioned, the
Wait, they
Bears.
scored again?
Huh?
I thought I saw somebody celebrating. Sorry.
No, no one scored.
It was that home run.
We mentioned how this past week the Bears beat the Raiders.
Mhm.
Do y'all want to talk about the John Gruden stuff? Now I had it as a blow to whistle because I think you mentioned that you wanted to do it as a blow to whistle. So where do
Who
y'all
that
want to
blow?
play?
Well, that was when the first thing came out, but
this
then
is true. This is true.
But now it's Mo
Alright.
added on to it. So when do y'all want to talk about?
Shit, I
The
feel
Raiders.
like it's a good blow to
I'm
whistle.
trying to see what else we got.
We can wait. We can wait.
Yeah,
That's
we can
cool.
hold
That's cool.
it.
And yeah, as mentioned, then also the Lions lost to Minnesota, which
Mhm.
I actually got a little stat here for you.
It's cracking.
Cam stat.
The Lions are now the first team in NFL history to lose twice in a season on a 50-yard field goal on the final play of regulation.
Damn.
Tough sledding. So when looking at the rest of the week 5 slate, I saw this article on ESPN that was really interesting to me. They do an overreaction thing where they put a statement out and you say if it's an overreaction or if it's something like not an overreaction, like this is actually something to be concerned about.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna throw 3 at y'all.
Okay.
And y'all tell me if it's an overreaction
Mhm.
or if it's on the dot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you some stats to argue why it should not be an overreaction. So I'm gonna argue the point of like, no, this is a real fact.
Okay.
So think critically here.
All right.
Number 1, the Chiefs are in real trouble. Sunday's night loss dropped the Chiefs to 2-3, with
Mhm.
all 3 losses coming against hungry AFC contenders, the Ravens, the Chargers, and now the Bills. They are the only team in the AFC West that is under 500, and they're 2 full games behind the first place Chargers, who defeated Cleveland on Sunday. Are the Chiefs in trouble?
No. But it ain't gonna be a cakewalk like it used to be. Like they gonna have to really, really fight for shit. If you want the 1 seed, sure. 2 seed, I think they can get that.
Mhm.
I think because I think the Chiefs still got the firepower, the weapons. They've been getting hurt too, though, like
Mhm.
everybody else.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think it's a need for panic. It's only 5 games. It's 17 of the motherfuckers. Got
Mhm.
12 more to go. Like
Yeah. It's absolutely.
I think it's probably too early to press the panic button, but it
But-
does not look good
But there are
that
red flags there.
you're 0-3
Yeah.
in your division
Mhm.
against the other 3, and all 3 of them are looking damn good.
Mhm.
I mean, they beat the yeah, you're right. Like Mahomes ain't been looking sharp. That's the best way I'll put it. He's turning the ball over more than he
Mhm.
has. I mean, he's on a pace to like really surpass his interception rate. That's
Mhm.
part of the problem on the offense. Like
Mhm.
they've seen how you do it, so you just play. You you don't give them no deep plays. You like
Mhm.
you're gonna have to dink and dunk us to death.
Yeah.
Otherwise, y'all ain't getting it.
But do you think that like the reason why like everyone is like so up in arms is because we've seen them be so successful,
Yes,
and then we're not used to them not being successful?
I really think that's
Yeah,
what
I think that's
boils
what it
down
is. Because
to.
I'm like watching their games, you're like, okay, like they're definitely not a horrible team.
Mm-mm.
No,
They got injuries, they got they got
They do.
hiccups that's been going on. So it's definitely not a red flag. But we're just used to Mahomes being Mahomes, like he's doing what he do. Like
But
he's
you
amazing.
you also think about it, like the Chargers and who else was it? Chargers and the Bills
Mhm.
and
up
the
until the
Ravens.
last 2 years, and the Ravens in essence up until the last 2-3 years. Well, I
Mhm.
can't say the Ravens like that because
They've
they're
been
typically perennial
Yeah.
playoff or whatever. But
Mhm.
the Chiefs pretty much running away with it. The Bills now are a really, really, really good team. Josh
Bro,
Allen
Josh
is
Allen's
a
a
monster.
beast, bro. He's a
Yeah.
beast.
Monster.
I like
Their
that guy.
defense is absolutely fucking amazing.
Mhm.
The Ravens, they still have Lamar. Lamar is
He a
slowly
beast.
coming into his own. Like the game is slowing down for him even more, which is wild. And now the fact that he's able to sit in the pocket and he's picking and choosing when he actually running instead of just taking off now,
Mhm.
which is what, as you've seen on Monday, the motherfucker had 400 plus yards, bro.
yeah, passing.
Passing.
That was 300 in the second half, bro.
Yeah.
And only missed like
3:30 in the
7
second half.
passes.
He had to.
Dog.
He had to. They
He
was
turned
down.
it on in halftime. I was like,
But
all right.
the thing with the Chiefs too, we know the defense is bad. Like that's the biggest problem. Like
Mhm.
if you have an offense that can keep up, you win the game.
But it's basically like that's what they're doing. They're like, okay, like we know our defense isn't that good. We trust in our offense to put up numbers. So basically, like
The Bills held them to
that's all
20.
they're doing.
The Bills
Uh-huh.
said no.
You still have the Chargers too, though.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
they're
like,
an upstart team as well. So
Yeah.
the teams around them have
Mhm.
also gotten better as the Chiefs have not necessarily plateaued, but the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
yeah.
So it took the teams around them, and then when you're playing a team twice a year, you're going to build a team to be able to beat that team.
Mhm.
Teams in the NFC North typically try to beat Aaron.
Mhm.
It's teams in the AFCs, they building to beat Lamar and building to beat Pat.
Which makes sense. I mean, first of all, you're trying to win your division.
Correct.
Mhm.
So you're gonna do what you got to do to place there because that's the guaranteed playoff spot. Like
Mhm.
I don't think like as you mentioned, Tim. Like I don't think it's time to panic for the Chiefs or anything like that. So keep going. They got an easy slate coming up. Kind of. They got Washington next. Then they got Tennessee. They got the Giants, Packers, Raiders, and Cowboys over their next 6. So Packers, Cowboys gonna definitely give them some issues.
Mhm.
And Derrick Henry might just run over their whole team. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. Next, Russell Wilson will not play for the Seahawks in 2022. Let me set the scene why that could be the case. During Thursday's night loss to the Rams, Russ injured middle finger on his throwing hand. He had surgery the very next day, and he's going to miss a big chunk of time while recovering, at least 4 weeks. It could be as many as 8. Sunday's game in Pittsburgh is going to be the first that Wilson has missed since the Seahawks drafted him back in 2012, which I was like, dang, he has been playing that long. And he was a starter as a rookie. He beat out who was our backup who was to get money here, and then he ended up making a career off of what he did with the Packers.
Matt Castle?
Matt Flynn.
Matt Flynn.
Yeah.
That's-
when it was the Cowboys game, wasn't it?
That's who
Yeah.
Russ beat out. That's who Russ beat out. So Geno Smith
I remember he had a rough.
is the Seahawks backup, and
He played well.
Yeah, he kept him afloat on
He
Thursday.
came in and played well.
So hey, the Seahawks haven't known life without Russ for almost a decade at this point.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals and the Rams are way out in front in the NFC West. So if the Seahawks don't fall far behind in their division, it's almost going to be like a minor miracle because of who else is in their division. And we also know
that division is
And we
just-
also know Russ was trying to get out. This past season had his list with the teams.
Mhm.
So
You think they might trade?
I just said this will be he will not play for the team next year.
At all, huh?
Hey, is that an overreaction to say that he won't play for the team?
Oh, that's an overreaction.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
that's
that's an overreaction.
I feel like it is because then it's like, okay,
He is happy with the new offensive coordinator. So
he
there's-
loves Pete Carroll.
Well, him and Pete kind of been beefing a little
Yeah.
bit, but he loves his new offensive coordinator. So there's something there. But like,
I'm trying to think where. It's a lot of places.
who wouldn't want Russ?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can. I don't know.
So many teams will want.
Yeah.
Shoot, if Aaron's going next year, give me Russ.
We'll get y'all Aaron for
Hey,
us.
I told y'all. Y'all ever see me in a Packer jersey? It'll be a Russell Wilson jersey.
Listen,
Bring them back like the Badgers did.
Hey,
hey man,
I would hate that to put a Packer jersey on.
Ah.
I don't want to see.
But
just wear old Seahawks and you'll be all right.
it's gonna be unless Geno who they got
Keep
on
him
their
afloat.
schedule next. Yeah, because like if they got a decent enough schedule, they might be able to. Because if he didn't look bad at all, and Geno Smith been a starter. Like
Yeah,
he
that's
had
what we know.
years
Geno
of being
can
a
play.
starter.
Yeah.
Let me run it down for you. They next 6.
Okay.
They got the Steelers.
When
The defense is
I know that's
Defense
what that is.
shaky,
Their
bro.
defense. Yeah.
Big shaky.
and Harris is picking up steam.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is.
Juju out though, right?
Juju's
done.
out.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Ben.
Ben looking
So you might hit or miss, but Claypool's back.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's gonna be a close game.
Yeah. that's a
We got a
toss-up.
Kyrie alert. Or multiple sources with direct knowledge of Kyrie Irving's decision have told The Athletic that Kyrie Irving is not anti-vaccine and that his stance is that he is upset that people are losing their jobs due to vaccine mandates.
Okay.
We're gonna come back to that.
Yeah. Just
We're gonna come back to that.
Leave it there.
I
Boy, that
just
sound like bullshit.
we're gonna come back.
Alright.
But yeah, so the Steelers or the Seahawks have the Steelers, then they have the Saints,
Mm. That's another one.
The Saints are going to be an iffy one
Yeah,
because I
that's
don't know
gonna be
what
an iffy
Saints
one.
team is going to show up.
You know,
James still
Winston,
been doing pretty good though.
he'll throw a pick
Sometimes.
and then throw like a 73-yard
That's
run
Jameis.
pass for a touchdown.
Looking like
So,
Jameis.
Yeah, he does what he do.
But they got a winning record still, don't they? Yeah.
I believe so.
Saints are 3-2.
And then what's the name? Is out. The other quarterback.
Oh, Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill got hurt.
Yeah.
He got lit up.
Yeah,
I think he done, ain't he?
I'm not sure.
sure.
I know. I know he was out though.
After the Saints, the Seahawks have the Jaguars. That should be a win.
Yeah, that should be a win.
Then they got the Packers.
Mm-mm.
That's an L. It's in
Yeah.
Lambeau.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
without Wilson.
Then they have the Cardinals.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that's a loss.
But then they have Washington.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's a toss up.
So we'll
Okay.
see. We'll see. And after that, just a rapid fire go through the rest of their schedule. 49ers, Texans,
Mhm.
Rams, Bears, Lions, Cardinals.
No, I only see like 2 wins in that. For us to say.
Yeah,
So
They'll be at the top of the draft next year.
we'll see. I don't know if it's an overreact. I don't know if overreaction is the right word. I don't think it's unrealistic that Russ is playing for a different team next year.
Yeah.
I don't know how likely it is, but I don't think it's unrealistic.
No.
Last one for you.
Okay.
Jaguars are going to go 0-17.
Nah. They can win a game.
Nah.
They can win at least 2.
Now let me explain.
Right.
Let me set the table for you. As a reminder, this past week
Urban Meyer.
they lost. Urban Meyer. They lost 37-19 to the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Henry ran all over him.
But he do what he do.
That's what he do. They missed a bunch of kicks. They
Mhm.
never led. It never felt like a threat to win the game. They have lost 20 games in a row
That's crazy.
since their Week 1 victory in 2020, putting them 6 short of the NFL record.
Jesus.
Their next 6 games are against the Dolphins, the Seahawks, the Bills, the Colts, the 49ers, and the Falcons.
Them all L's too.
I can see them beating Dolphins.
I don't
Tua
know.
back, ain't he?
Yeah,
That's why he
thought
came off
Tua back.
IR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tua back now. Yeah, I see them all
Wow.
L's.
I don't know.
Urban Meyer bit no, he can't. He thought it was gonna be sweet.
To your point, I do not think that they're going to go 0-17.
No.
Even the Jets won a couple games
Mhm.
when they were terrible.
They got at least 2 games in them that they can
They'll
win.
get a few.
Yeah.
They'll get a few. You think they're going to be winless all year?
No, I think they'll beat Miami. I honestly do.
Even with Tua?
Yes.
Tua time.
He's working himself back from an injury. So I don't think he'd be 110.
But we don't know how long he's been working his way back.
The
He's
rest of
just
that
on
team
IR.
still meh. They all right. Like
The Jaguars ain't even mad probably at this point. So, like, a mad team can definitely beat them. The bar ain't high in Jacksonville right now.
it is not.
It ain't high. I think y'all going to win a couple games, though, Jacksonville.
Yeah, I don't see y'all going 0-17.
I'm just looking at what they put up against these teams. Texans, they got blown out. Bro.
By the Texans. Wait. That was week 1, though, right?
Week 1.
That's when they still had who was that quarterback who just got hurt? It's a black quarterback
Oh,
Talking about for Texans.
for the Texans.
Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah,
Tyrod
There it
Taylor.
is. Yep.
And
was
Tyrod would have had the Texans
I was
working,
gonna say,
bro.
yeah, they would have been moving.
Then they lost to the Broncos by 10,
Mhm,
23-13.
mhm,
They lost to the Cardinals by 12,
mhm,
31-19.
mhm.
They lost to the Bengals by 3, and they got blown out by the Titans. So it's not like they can't put points on the board or anything like that. That's why I feel like if
They're
you give
just
them a
not
chance,
consistent.
right? Give them a chance. I think they'll get some. They'll get one. They'll get one for sure. And they play the Falcons too.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, that's probably Eric pulling off.
Yeah,
On what?
and the Jets.
Eric said, "I'm out of here."
Young temper out here.
No, but yeah, we are running with a 3-person crew. If you're not watching the video, we are running with a 3-person crew. Eric did have to step out, handle some things, so it's just gonna be TCK
For sure.
finishing it up. WNBA Finals. Chicago Sky are leading the Phoenix Mercury 1-0 at the moment. Diana Taurasi was honored before the first game as being the GOAT of the WNBA,
Definitely the GOAT.
which it was really cool to actually see her be able to get her flowers in front of everybody.
Yeah,
And it was
she is.
tight to see them honor all the legends who got them cold letter. I don't know if you saw the jackets they
Yeah,
got.
the jacket's called.
Woo, listen,
Mm,
with all the accomplishments. Look,
yeah.
I love
But
Letterman jackets.
Shout out to Candace Parker. Like, she playing different, dog. Like, she is determined. She is focused. Like, I haven't seen her play like this in a minute.
The
Like,
thing,
she definitely focused.
the thing too with Candace Parker that's been so, I don't know if impressive is the right word for me, but she's playing like a true vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
where she's
Mhm.
not
Steady
trying.
hand.
She's not trying to take every bucket.
No.
Like apparently in preseason, like when they got the training camp and whatnot, she went to Kalia Copper and was like, no, you got something special in you. Like you gonna be the reason we get a title.
Mhm.
So she's been riding Copper since like
Yeah.
she got on the team, and like Copper has really
Yeah.
been
She
hooping.
been balling.
Her and Vandersloot, like in particular, like they are doing their thing, and Candace Parker is filling in where she needs to.
Yeah,
But you can't count Phoenix out.
definitely can.
Atlanta scored 4-3 Milwaukee.
Damn.
So yeah.
Bases loaded. It's gross, bro.
Hey. So yeah, game 2 of WNBA Finals is Wednesday
Mhm.
in Phoenix. Game 3 will be in Chicago on Friday. And tickets
Yeah,
ain't
he sent that. I was like, yo, tickets really ain't.
I
that
low key
bad,
got hit
bro.
with a
Yeah.
plug too. Like someone can plug us for some
Oh, for real?
decent prices, fam. If we really trying to go on Friday.
It's Friday too.
I'm just gonna
That ain't. Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there.
We go politics. We might have to bust that move.
Because I've never been to a WNBA game.
I haven't either.
And
And
to
then
be
it's
able
a
to go
finals
to
game,
a finals one
and
for my
then see
first
Candace Parker too. Like, that'd be dope.
and yeah, like you can get in the door for like 25. Like
Yeah.
it's not
25.
yes, fam.
Wow.
Like it's not that expensive to get in the door.
I seen well I didn't see. I caught the tail end of like Sports Center showing a little bit of highlights about it. Who else was hooping for him? Not Candace, but
It was Copper.
Copper.
Copper. Okay.
Yeah.
Copper and Vandersloot.
Mm-hmm.
Those were 28 to get in the door for uppers.
That's not bad.
It's really not.
Damn.
Lower level, the plug that I got was like lower level. We can get you in there between 57 and 84.
Oh yeah, that ain't. Laura
Damn.
level too.
So I'm just saying,
In Chicago?
Chicago down the street,
Yeah, bro. That ain't up. Yeah. At all.
like that's a quick Friday.
Yeah.
Then right back up.
Oh,
like
wait.
it's
In and
nothing.
out,
We
yeah.
can talk about this meet off
Oh,
the
yeah,
air
for
for
sure.
sure because
Mhm.
For sure.
yeah, and being able to see Tarasi too, like this might be her last season for
Yeah,
all we
that'd
know.
be.
Like
That'd definitely be
Man.
dope.
That'd be so.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
MLB playoff update. I gotta say this, just transitioning into this from WNBA and then
Mhm.
having talked about the NFL and then NBA is coming up. Like this is I've been having a sport overload. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Went
today-
from not sports to
Man,
all the
like,
sports.
everything at the same time.
That's
Like,
what October is.
It's a beautiful
I
time.
love it.
It's a beautiful time. So MLB playoff update. The Boston Red Sox did their thing.
Oh, I know Tampa heated, bro. I know y'all pissed about that game.
They got out the wild card. Then they
Mhm.
beat Tampa Bay 3-1.
How they lost?
That what was it?
That walk off?
What was it? The second to last game?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got their asses whooped the last game,
Mhm.
but that walk off was game.
It was 2 walk offs in the series.
first game in third game
Yep,
3,
in
wasn't it?
game 3, yeah.
Game 3 is what I'm talking about.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
When
That's when they had
the
the-
ground rule double.
Uh-huh.
Now, for people who don't know, just to be completely obvious,
Mm-hmm.
if the ball ricochets off the inside of the field
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
and goes out
Yeah.
from the infield, unless that ball never hit the ground,
Mm-hmm.
it is a ground rule double.
Yes.
No ifs, ands, buts about it. Ain't no weird MLB rule. Ain't no random. This just happened. We don't know how this happened. No,
It's been like that.
it's
for
been like
years.
that forever.
Yeah.
When I seen it, I was like, damn, yeah, that's a ground rule double.
It is.
I don't know
You
why
can't-
everybody was all up. I don't
Everybody
care
was
how that
pissed.
was a play. This is a mysterious call from out of nowhere.
Definitely. not.
Brewers Braves is 4-4 now.
Damn.
Fuck.
Damn.
Because it was bases loaded with one out.
Mhm.
Jock Peterson hit like a chopper. It should have been they should have turned 2. Do that second slid into the second baseman leg. So when he slid into the second
No,
baseman
the
leg,
play is happening right now, fam.
the 4-4 play. That's the 4-4 play.
Yeah.
The 4-3 play. He slid into the second baseman leg. He threw it the first. He should have been out
Mhm.
because he slid into the second baseman.
Oh, okay.
Instead, they let it go. So now we had to run at 1 and 3 with 2 outs.
It's playoffs, so you don't want to.
Hey,
They make
You
plays
know.
like that. They can make calls like that all the
Hey,
time. I
man.
mean, we talking about Tampa and Boston, ain't we?
They be letting them play, man.
So,
Like,
yeah,
damn.
shout out to your Red Sox for
Mhm.
dancing on, and we know who they gonna play too, because the Astros smoked the White Sox.
Oh,
Boy,
they
they
did.
whooped their ass. And that one wasn't even close.
I think it was like 10-1 today. I was like, God.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
cooking.
They kicked their ass, bro.
That's
yeah.
gonna be a good series.
So the ALCS is set. Red Sox, Astros.
That's gonna be nice.
Who y'all got?
Astros.
Red Sox.
Well, we know you gonna say.
Mhm.
Why you got the Astros over the
Because
Red
them
Sox?
motherfuckers just don't go away. They hitting. They hitting
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
They
Like
do be
they
hitting.
look like the Astros teams we've seen
Yeah, they be hitting.
the last 4-5 years. Them motherfuckers is just cold,
Hey,
bro.
but we hitting too though.
I mean, bats is unreal.
That's
Yeah.
the- Boston hitting,
Yeah.
bro. Like they coming out like, hey,
Yeah, Boston
It
got
it ain't sweet out here.
Boston got some bangers, bro. Like it's gonna be a good series, but I got Houston. It's gonna be
cool.
a good series.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good series.
Man.
October baseball.
October baseball is something different. And the NL is still figuring things out right now. The Braves and the Brewers are playing. The Braves lead 2-1. If the Brewers do not win tonight, it is over.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get one tonight, bro. We gotta come back.
Get one tonight, come back home. And then you got the Giants and the Dodgers. The Giants are currently leading.
Yeah.
2-1. So the
Mhm.
Dodgers better win tonight.
They not.
Oh. It's over for them?
The Giants
Hey.
been whooping ass in that division all year, bro.
San
All
Francisco,
year.
Weren't they
San
only like a
Francisco
game apart?
pitching is like on a whole nother level.
Weren't the Giants like 107 wins and then the
Mhm.
Dodgers like 106?
106.
Yep.
But all year.
They shouldn't be playing each other,
I mean,
to be honest. They
Oh,
shouldn't.
Why not?
I don't know, bro.
I was about to say because at first it was gonna be an all NL West
Yeah.
because the Padres was in there at
Yeah,
one point
Padres is
too.
in there for until the end. Almost.
So it'll been all NL West, and I was like, I'm cool with that. But now, shit, damn, they. Okay, we got out of the fifth. It's 4-4, but damn, bro, like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Like playoff baseball is fun.
It is.
Playoff baseball is good. The pitching duels, you can deal with pitching duels in playoff baseball.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not a baseball fan, so like I was watching the Brewers and Braves, and it's been pitching, and I've
Mhm.
been like,
But them the good games though. You like, yo,
no,
lights out.
One hit has decided all 3 games.
I
Mhm.
need some bats to work.
Watch some Red Sox games. You'll
I'm
see.
about to. If that's what's about to be on, I'm
No, for
definitely about
real.
to watch the
Like,
Red
this
Sox.
all the
series-
singles and the doubles.
It's gonna be damn near football scores. 14 points, 12
Man,
points.
it might
For
be
real.
like 10 to 12
Yeah,
and
it's
8
gonna
to
be like that.
9s and shit.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
what I
be.
want.
It's gonna be some numbers. They out here hitting.
You who the MLB looking for?
Hey, I
They keep
told
changing
you.
these rules.
I told you. Bring back the steroids, fam. Bring them
Man.
back.
Gotta start juicing.
They
Juice.
start juicing again. It's a wrap, bro.
Juice, get them balls out the park. Pause if needed.
Get them balls. off the
If
ball.
needed.
If
Pause as necessary.
as you gotta do it. Eric not here, but I'm getting into the habit. You gotta pause. You never know when you're gonna get hit with the pause from the pause god. So
Pause God.
pause god. Yeah, the MLB playoffs are going on right now. I'm definitely gonna watch some Red Sox games if that's what they're gonna be
Yeah,
on.
they be out here hitting it.
All right, let's talk about some NBA COVID news
Mhm.
because, as mentioned, Kyrie Irving.
Uh-huh.
There's been a lot of different things developing with Kyrie since we've been here.
Okay.
So
As usual.
he was cleared to practice with the Nets because they deemed the Nets practice facility as a business and not an indoor gym. So there was a loophole they were able to get around.
The
for
New
him to
York
practice.
Governors, right?
And then Steve Nash came out and was like, well, pretty much he ain't gonna be playing no home games. Like we've come to grips with that. And everybody was like, what? Like y'all really just what?
Y'all knew what it was.
Just
Like, you know what? We not gonna do this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
just throwing out 41 games. So initially
I don't got time for this.
half the season.
it sounded like he's gonna be a part-time player.
Yeah.
And then apparently Kevin Durant, James Harden, the owner, the GM all got together and they had a conversation like,
Hey, what we gonna do about this nigga?
yeah, like does a part-time player actually make sense?
No, and it's not fair.
Ben Simmons not looking too bad right now.
And then today, the Nets came out and pretty much said that Kyrie ain't gonna practice or play with the team until he can be a full participant because they said pretty much I think you just said it to him, like it's not really fair. Like we don't want to cheat the guys who are putting in the work day in and day
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
And then we got that alert, as I just mentioned, just saying that Kyrie apparently isn't anti-vaccine, but he doesn't like the fact that it feels like there's a mandate being set that you must be vaccinated. So he's holding out for a purpose.
Okay.
How do y'all feel about that?
Hey, listen, do you, bro? Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, do
real
you?
talk.
But don't get surprised when you have. There's always consequences for every single action.
Yeah, I know it shouldn't be no fight, like no fight or no pushback.
Hey.
Like you know the consequences that happens in this case.
I'm gonna stand on my principles and my
And that's
values.
cool.
I don't want to do it.
I respect
Cool.
that.
This is a business.
Yeah.
Everybody else has to adhere to these rules and things like that because you're not
Mhm.
the whole business. So
Exactly.
we respect your decision and respectfully, we're not gonna play you.
Yeah, and it is. That's what it is.
Y'all already didn't have them. The whole big three only played like 8-9 games last year together.
Damn near, yeah.
So now all of a sudden you talking about willingly not playing 41,
It's like, all right.
willingly not playing, and that's fine.
Mhm.
But don't expect us. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with his pay though.
They said they were going to pay him for the away game still. He won't get the home game checks because he's not eligible to because he can't play.
Also, even if he's even sitting out, he can still get his
The
away game.
away
the
games.
Nets decided like even though we're telling him like,
Mhm.
yo,
You got to be
you
full
gotta
time
be
or you're
full
not doing
time or no
nothing.
time.
Okay.
They're still going to pay him for the away games.
Mhm.
Because away games he still would have been able to participate.
Playing, I think that's just a good faith measure. Like
Mhm.
If you were here, we would have. But that's still like, that's respecting his decision.
Yeah,
Actually, that is part of respecting his decision. You know,
exactly.
we'll still give you the money, but by law, you can't do it here, and that's your decision not to do it here. So
Yeah, it's cool.
we're gonna hold our money here. But while you gone, because you're still on the contract, we'll still give you your dollars. That's fair.
And I don't feel like he's going to be like Wiggins or anybody like that
No.
to go get it. Like Kyrie's going to sit out.
He gonna
like,
stand
No,
on
he-
it.
Yeah, he going to stand on it. So,
one source said that Kyrie, quote, wants to be a voice for the voiceless, end
yeah,
quote.
and that's cool because that's what he's been doing. It like we've been seeing him do this.
Now, I want to make it very clear. At this point, the vaccine has been cleared by the CDC, the FDA, the AMA. Like,
The ingredients are out there.
it is a safe. At this point, we know it is safe and it's effective.
6 billion people got it.
Mhm.
6 billion people.
Multiple studies show that 99% of people who are in intensive care units and hospitals are unvaccinated.
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
and that's fine. Whatever your choice is, that's you.
It's your choice.
That's
but you
definitely your
can't
choice.
Get mad at the
Yeah.
consequences.
And
for
can't
your
nobody
choice.
be talking about they fighting and all. Like, no, y'all can't get upset.
I have my rights. Okay, you have consequences, and there are things that happen when you have these decisions. People
Yeah.
feel like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say till they get smacked in the mouth, and you're like, damn, I said or I said, well, I did what I did. You had every right to say that.
Yeah.
Every right if you wanted to.
And his hands got every right to.
And I had every
do
right
what
to
they
give you
do.
the consequences of the match.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not in that instance. But yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Here's something in this athletic article because this just broke again as we were recording, so I'm trying to catch up while we're doing this in live time. But this is an interesting little piece in here. The article says that both Kevin Durant and James Harden received the first vaccine shot in the lead up to training camp, understanding the New York City requirements, and expected Kyrie to do the same. Ultimately, the Nets did not want to deal with the distraction of Irving being a part-time player and wanted him to fully commit to the team or stay away.
Mhm.
The organization made the decision also based on the fact that Kyrie is the only member of their Tier 1 personnel not to be vaccinated, thus prioritizing safety of a fully vaccinated group. And if there's anybody listening who would say, well, if y'all vaccinated, then how come you worried about someone unvaccinated coming around? Because, again, vaccinations do not stop you from catching it.
Yeah, you can still get it.
You can still catch it with the vaccine.
You're not immune.
It just lessens the symptoms of the disease itself.
Mm-hmm.
And even yet still, it can still be, you don't know how your body's going to react to
Exactly.
it.
Wear a
It's the
mask.
same reason we get a flu shot.
Yeah.
If you get a flu shot, to lessen the chance that if you, or to lessen the effect of the disease if you happen to catch it.
Mhm.
Also, it heightens your chance of not catching it, but it does not mean that you 100% will not get it.
Mhm.
So, rival teams believe the Nets would be open to a significant trade offer for Kyrie, but we know that Kyrie's openness to playing anywhere else is unclear.
I thought he said he was retired.
He said if y'all try to trade me somewhere I don't want to go, I'm out of here.
And
I believe him.
Yeah.
And I believe him.
He's that type of nigga that he gonna retire.
I believe him.
He will retire on your ass and look at you.
And the weird thing about it is, like, I'm definitely pro-vaccine,
Mhm.
but I kind of respect Kyrie for
Yeah.
standing on what he believes, regardless of what the consequences are going to be.
Yeah, definitely respect them.
Like,
You got your principles and shit. You standing on them, and
I don't agree with
it is
them,
what it is.
but I can respect that you are taking a stand for it. Like, you didn't do like Ben Simmons, seeing that money come out your account and be like, actually,
What?
let me pull up.
Let me go ahead.
Let me pull
Oh, this
up.
is just a little juggy joke. You know, I was
didn't
playing
really
with y'all.
mean that.
I was playing.
But since I mentioned Ben Simmons, let's just talk about him right now. So he just showed up
Yeah.
yesterday.
I'm here.
I have been here.
Like, did y'all for real see that? Like,
Yeah.
it said Elton Brand got a text like, "Yo, Ben is outside the training
Oh,
facility."
bro, like, what the fuck? What? Who?
Hey, yo, my guy is walking in the building. Who walking
let
in
that
the
nigga
building?
in?
Ben Simmons.
Who let him in?
Did you know he was coming?
Oh,
No,
I didn't. I did not.
Nobody knew he
Bro,
was. He just
they
showed
said
up.
they have not talked to this man in months, bro. And you
just
just
showed
showed up, bro. We ain't talked to you in months,
Some
bro.
Wyatt family shit. I'm here.
Like there had been discussions between like Rich Paul and ownership saying like, yo, maybe we can figure out a way to get him back. Doc Rivers was in those conversations, but they did not expect that man to just show up.
Just pop up on
He
me.
just popped up. Like, let me get that COVID test so I can.
I'll talk to
cleared.
y'all tomorrow, bro. Just,
All right.
y'all know I'm here.
I know they was all looking like, what?
I'm getting this test, so get
Peace
y'all
out.
offices together, get y'all paperwork, y'all teams and shit. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
They hit it. Like, I mean,
Because I mean, he had to wait 20. You got to wait for the
Yeah.
test to come back in order for him to talk to
Right.
anybody. So it
So-
gave them a whole day,
but
or
that's
probably like
crazy.
12 hours to get their shit together.
At this point, he's lost $1 million.
Mm.
They set aside $8 million, right?
So he's lost $1 million of that. He
Yeah.
can't get that $1 million back.
Yeah, that was enough. He was like,
But
"Shit."
that was like he was definitely like,
Yeah,
That's
yo.
it.
A meal? Nah, I can't be taking these L's.
Let me ask y'all this though: how do y'all think the season is going to play out for Ben Simmons? Like, in the sense, not asking y'all about trade things, but like, do you think like the locker room is going to welcome him back in? Do you think that he's going to be out here just trying to be like Jimmy Butler and get out of here somehow, some way, yelling at folks?
I think it's gonna be toxic, dude. Because like you got to think about it, like the players, like everybody that's been there, that's been grinding, that's trying to focus on like getting it to MB, like everybody, like Harris, all these guys that's been here, been putting in the work, you know, being a team building, all of this. You have been nothing but a distraction, bro.
And they've been answering
This-
questions about you.
Yeah,
all-
every time,
Talking big
dude.
shit all off season.
Every time I get in front of a reporter, they asking about your ass, bro. Like that's it. Like, come on, dude. Like I'm not, especially Embiid. I know Embiid ain't
Yo,
laugh with you. It's a wrap, but it's gonna be too toxic. It's gonna be like, he's back. You know, he'll come back and all of this stuff. But at the end of the day, like I feel like the locker room is lost. So they're gonna have to make a move. Like they're gonna have to bust a move and get him up out of there.
I feel like they're gonna be pissed with every three he pass up.
But we know he can't shoot him.
But then it's like
Shit.
again, is he gonna
Wait,
overdo it?
What did Embiid say? It was like, what do you need from Ben Simmons? I
What-
mean, we all seen the videos.
We need,
You know,
we need
some of
to do it in
that.
training. We need that.
Some of that.
I think he gonna overdo it when he get back on the court.
I
He gonna
think
be
he gonna
trying to.
ball. I think he'll come back. I think he'll ball out. I think
Mhm.
somebody, maybe
'Cause he
Rich
wanna
Paul,
get
will be
traded.
in his ear
Yeah.
like, hey, you want to get out of here? Show him what value you got. Because right now, don't nobody want to trade for shit for you.
Defensively,
We
we
know
know
what
what
he
you
can
can do. Like
All
you're
team- all
an
first team,
amazing
all
defensive.
defense.
Yeah, you're
Guard
an
1
amazing
through 5.
defensive player, bro.
And honestly, the locker room, the guy, I would assume they want to win.
Mhm.
And I would assume they think that they have a better shot at winning, having been.
Yeah,
So I think there might be some hostility when he come back. Like, nigga, you put us through a lot.
exactly.
But
to
they also-
just come back, like,
To
come
just
on,
come
dog.
back.
Like,
But they also just might be like, after they have, like, maybe they need a chance just to kind of air out how they feel.
yeah,
and
they
then-
did have
and
a
then
player only meeting.
And then they can
y'all
go hoop.
say whatever y'all want to say. Get to it,
And then let's go
and
hoop.
let's squash and let's go ball.
So we'll see what happens with that. There was a question that Eric added to our NBA preview spreadsheet that I added onto y'all's today about
Oh,
Ben
okay, I
Simmons.
gotta
So
go
we'll be
back.
definitely talking more about Ben Simmons in our NBA preview episode. And then just to bounce back real quick, some more COVID news before we move on to some federal charges. NBA
Woo.
players have been informed that unvaccinated players breaching quarantine in Toronto, because remember, the Raptors are back in Toronto now, and Canada has different COVID protocols than the States.
Mhm.
So if there are any players that are breaching quarantine while they're in Toronto, they can face criminal charges.
Woo.
Those violations could result in up to 6 months in prison and or $750,000 in fines.
Yeah,
That's some wild shit. Well, keep your asses, sit your ass
Stay in that
down.
hotel.
You there for
Oh,
business?
for real.
Stay there
Do
for
that.
your
Do what
business.
you gotta
trip.
do.
Don't be calling Drake.
You know,
Don't
we finna go
what
sleep.
OVO party at,
Hey, we
bro?
finna go
Like,
sleep
no.
at Drake crib, dog.
No,
all
you
y'all, ain't none of y'all playing.
Just chill out while you in
Hey,
Toronto.
Drake gonna be bailing all y'all out, paying all them fines for y'all.
No,
now.
Drake gonna try to get them out on purpose so that his team can win. I know that. I'll do the same thing, Drake. But no, and other possible, federal charges, as I mentioned. You mentioned criminal charges possible if you violate your quarantine in Toronto. Well, there were 18 former NBA players that were charged last week for pocketing about $2.5 million illegally by defrauding the league's health and welfare benefit plan in a scam that authorities say they use fictitious medical and dental expenses. Like, they were able to track GPSs and be like, you said you were getting your crowns put on your teeth,
Mhm.
you needed money, and you were actually overseas, fam. Like, what?
That's wild.
Yeah, bro. $47,000 crowns.
Apparently,
They
apparently
wildin', bro.
they all those players teamed up to defraud the coverage plan by, as mentioned, submitting fraudulent claims and getting reimbursed for medical and dental procedures that never ever happened. And in case you were curious,
Hey, you better open your mouth, fam.
let me see that work you just got done.
Let me see that wisdom tooth. Is it gone?
Like, no, I still see it. I'm trying to find the list of the players. Let me see if I can find it.
I remember seeing Darius Miles.
I know. I was
Sebastian
like, damn,
Telfair.
I said not. Big Baby was
Big
on
baby,
Big
yeah,
Baby
he
Davis.
was on there.
What's the name? Tony
there. Tony Allen,
Yeah.
Allen. It was a couple players.
So what? They
Shannon
all,
Brown.
they all came together. It was like, yo, we for the fraud. We for the.
You said Shannon Brown?
Shannon Brown was on there too.
He was in the, wasn't he in the Big Three?
I don't know. I remember Shannon. When I think Shannon Brown, I think Lakers.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that's the and Monica.
Yeah, he was in the Big Three.
Thing.
though.
Snatch block off the top of the backboard, dunking on
I don't think
cats.
about none of that. I just see him in the Lakers.
Shannon Brown.
No,
he
he
was.
No, I
coming.
remember. I'm just saying. When I hear Shannon Brown, I literally see him in a Lakers jersey,
Yeah.
and I see Monica. That's literally all I think of when I hear about Shannon Brown. But here go all the players:
Mhm.
Terrence Williams, who apparently was the ringleader;
Mm.
Allen Anderson, Anthony Allen, Shannon Brown, William Bynum, Glenn Big Baby Davis, Christopher Douglas Roberts,
Oh, damn.
Jamario Moon,
Mm.
Darius Miles, Milton Pasillo, Ruben Patterson, Eddie Robinson, Gregory Smith, Sebastian Telfair, Charles Watson Jr., Antoine Wright, and Anthony Roten.
Mm.
I don't really say about that, man. Like,
It's medical, bro.
yeah,
I
y'all
don't
was
even play with
defrauding.
nothing like that.
I don't
Y'all
play
are
with
fools.
nothing when it comes to like
Yeah,
taxes, the
y'all
government,
wildin'.
nothing.
Y'all
Take the money
wildin'.
that you need. Matter of fact, take a little extra. If I paid you too much, to give it back to me.
Oh,
And tax time.
Just take what you're supposed to. I ain't saying take that.
Probably they might not get it back.
Yeah, you know.
No, I ain't
Just
gonna
take
lie.
what you're supposed
Here's
to.
why I'm so scared. So when I got married, I went and changed all my like W-2 stuff to be like married and
Mm-hmm.
the right exemptions. We filed our taxes that year. I said, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Why we got to pay y'all? What's going on? I don't like this. I went right back and changed my exemptions right back. Like, just
Mhm.
put me down as single, fam. I'll catch y'all in February.
y'all
for
wild.
whatever extra I gave y'all. And I know there's people out there that's like, that's not smart. Just get your money. No. Trust me. After Christmas, I look forward to that check from the government. I look forward to it. Oh, Wilder ain't looking forward to this next time.
Damn, I just thought about that. It's kind of like the podcast game, bro. It's like the Wilder trilogy.
Which how so, Tom?
I mean, Tyson won all three, but they still had to have a trilogy for some reason.
I mean, it was in the contract. Like it was. Okay. You trying to throw shit? This nigga trying to be all sassy.
I'm just saying, niggas are talking shit all day. You know, I put it on wax and shit. It's gonna be fun. You know, hey, dude, I need you to get in and pass me the ball, bro.
He ain't on your team.
Hey, dude, I need you to come in and pass me the ball in this game, bro.
He gonna be like the Chappelle. I'm not on your team.
That's why I need you to pass it to me, bro.
Hey, Duke's the coach, and somebody gonna say, "Get that nigga,
Let me get that.
Get him out the
that.
game, bro. We need a new coach. This nigga here."
What's happening here? But no, yeah, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder had the third fight in a trilogy, which was an amazing trilogy. I can't even hold you up.
It was.
Fury defeated Wilder via knockout in the 11th round. I'm surprised that Wilder even made it to the 11th round,
Bro,
based on how he was looking after the 5th.
rolling around the ropes and shit.
Man.
That man was tired.
Yeah, I heard he broke his hand or something too in during the fight.
Yeah, so,
Did he?
Yeah, that was a rumor that his that's what his trainer was saying. He broke his hand in the middle of the fight.
I don't even know where Wilder comes back after this one. Like, he just got dominated. Like,
I mean, he knocked him down twice too, though.
and in the 4th round.
It was I didn't see it, but a lot of people was talking about it was a slow count.
For which one?
When Wilder knocked
Fury
Fury
down?
down?
yeah, Fury down, yeah.
It didn't feel slow to me, but
He still got his ass up.
and we saw he can pop up like the Undertaker in the earlier fight. So
Then celebrated by listening to Biggie.
Fam,
I
his
see.
whole family was
Heavy.
saying nigga.
That was heavy on the
Oh, the
niggas.
kid,
I
nigga.
was like, oh,
They said if you don't know, now you know.
You know,
the baby
what?
put the pacifier out
It
his
was
mouth and was
like,
like,
nigga.
nigga.
I was like,
I said,
Yeah, everybody was like,
Jesus.
damn, it's sad we gotta go out like this. We sent our hitter, bro. Like, who gonna stop him?
hey,
Who gonna say something to that man?
that was on social
Hey, it's a
media.
wrap, bro.
He didn't give a damn.
Like,
He was
what we gonna do about that? Who you gonna send?
He was like, nigga.
Who gonna stop me? Like, god dang, bro.
I was watching Tyson Fury do that, and I was just like, I don't know what you.
Hey.
Don't say that, fam. That's all I can do. Don't say that, fam. Don't say that. And if y'all did see the fight, Big E actually did the hype videos for each boxer before they came out.
And he was sitting next to the fine weather lady, Demetria.
Oh yeah, the weather.
She had actually, I had liked it. She had a tweet earlier,
Mhm.
and she was talking about that situation actually because she was sitting next to Big E. So a lot of cats like, damn man, he pulled old girl too. She fine as a motherfucker. Apparently, there was an old dude on the other side of her, was like jabbing her with his elbow and grabbing on her and stuff like that, trying to get her attention. So she said Big E, because they were sitting next to each other, actually flipped seats with her.
Okay.
And told dude like, hey, relax. She's like, I don't even know who this dude was. So she like shout out to him for looking out for me in that aspect too. Like, bro, he big as a bitch. Hell yeah, if he switch seats.
Yeah.
Start jabbing me, nigga.
All of a sudden he get power bombs.
Right.
Like, damn.
Shout out to Big E protecting women out here.
Oh, yeah.
Love that energy. You love to hear it.
He was on ESPN too for the college thing for Iowa, running down there. He did the his intro for Iowa. Like Big E is everywhere right now, enjoying life.
I mean,
that's what's up.
SmackDown's on Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Fox was one of the sponsors for the fight. Fox being the college football, and Big E is the champ. Like
that's what's up. Fair. That's how it's supposed to be.
Exactly. I love to see it. I love to see it. But speaking of college football, since you did bring that up, Roll Tide. Alabama, they got upset by unranked. I said unranked. Texas A&M. 41-38 on a last-minute field goal. They won that game because Chris Middleton was there with the trophy. He brought Larry down, before the game. They was celebrating. They was feeling like we can do anything.
Exactly. And look what happened.
And look what happened. They should thank Chris for that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Thank Chris.
Let me see what these rankings is at now since that, because Bama's number 5 now.
Yeah, they dropped 4 spots.
Damn.
Iowa's number 2. Georgia's number 1. I went up 1 spot. They was number 3 last week.
Yeah, that's what I jumped.
Georgia's number 1. Iowa's 2. Cincy is number 3. Oklahoma's number 4. Alabama's number 5. Damn. Ohio State 6. Penn State 7. Michigan 8. Oregon 9, and Michigan State is 10. The Big 10 up there.
So when we are in Michigan, that Saturday is the Michigan State Michigan game.
It's gonna be cracking up here.
It's gonna be shaking in
there. It's gonna
be cracking
shaking.
Up there.
Where are they playing at?
Michigan State.
It's gonna be cracking up there.
I just want to throw that out there too. All right. Transaction news. Tim, you got us on the transactions?
Sure.
We're gonna start with some NFL. Not much. Here's the thing, y'all. If you listen to the show, if you're a long time listener, we used to go through all like the NFL injuries and whatnot. Fam, you know how many people get injured in NFL every week?
Every week.
It's a lot of people. So we're not doing that no more. We're just gonna highlight the big topic things. If it come up in conversation, it come up. Otherwise, we just gonna keep it pushing because we ain't just trying to read no list off. But yeah, we got some NFL transaction to hit on, some NBA news, some NBA injuries, and then a little legend getting the job.
All right, NFL, New England. Oh, punk asses. They traded. Because I'll tell you what, the Patriots traded cornerback Stephon Gilmore to the Panthers for a 2023 6th-round pick. I say they punk asses because when they was about to release Gilmore, word got out that the Packers wanted to get him.
Of course.
You know where the word came from?
Where?
All the Boston local news sites. That's where ESPN and all of them start getting their information from. And then Carolina came in and got that pick.
I'm not mad at it.
New England found out he wanted to come to Green Bay. They're like, no, bro. Hey, you hit all your outlets. All y'all like, hey, Green Bay after him. Then he got word on national news, and all of a sudden the Tay was like, okay, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just throw it out there then. Word is he really wanted to come to Green Bay. But because of the fact that the Panthers hopped in, they gave him to them for a 6th-round pick.
And here's the thing, though, which is why I'm not mad at New England for that. It's because they were trying to trade him this whole time,
And nobody wanted him.
and it wasn't working out. So they were going to just release him.
So now all of a sudden somebody wanted him.
So of course, when they released him, you knew the market was going to go crazy for him.
Mhm.
But as the Patriots, like, I want something back. I do not want you to walk for nothing. So they leaked the news. Yo, we're going to release him. The Packers want him. This other team want him. Woo, 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 woo. And the other team said, wait. Before he hits the market, let me see what I can throw your way. A 6 is better than nothing. So I get why they would do it.
But he is now.
We definitely would have. We definitely could have used him in Green Bay though on a vet man. I tell you that.
Zaire Wade with NBA news. Zaire Wade has signed Zaire Wade and LiAngelo Ball have signed G League contracts and will be eligible for the G League draft, which is next week.
The 23rd, if I remember correctly. My boy Jello.
Hey.
And Wade is expected to join the Jazz affiliate, while Ball is likely headed to the affiliate of the Hornets.
Of course.
But good stuff for them.
Both of those landing spots make sense because D Wade is a part owner of the Jazz.
Yep.
And
Ball's
LaMelo
brother.
plays for the Hornets, and
Mhm.
Jello played for the Summer League team. They're familiar with them. They like them.
Yeah,
It all makes sense to me.
it does. Congrats.
And lastly, NBA injuries.
Wait, real quick. Get buckets, Jello. Cheering for you,
Oh
bro.
yeah, man. For real.
Jello.
We need you to get buckets.
I need you in the league, fam. Get there. Do your thing.
You right there, man.
You
Let's get-
close. You close.
Let's get here.
I'm praying for good health and good fortune for you, sir.
And then lastly, we got the Lakers. They got a couple injuries actually. Forward Trevor Ariza underwent an arthroscopic debridement procedure on his right ankle on Wednesday and will be out a minimum of 8 weeks. Also, Lakers guard Taylor Horton-Tucker has a torn ligament in his right thumb and will undergo surgery.
He actually did have the surgery, I think, today.
So how long is he gonna be out? A couple weeks?
They said 4,
Yeah.
at least 4.
At least 4 weeks. Okay.
Mhm.
And then the Detroit Pistons hired.
Wait, before we go there, Ken, how you feel about them injuries?
Injuries, of course, sucks. Especially Ariza's, Trevor, because his age, you definitely don't want to see anything with like ankles or legs or anything like that.
Right.
But Tucker, he's young. I feel like him coming back with
He'll
his
be
stuff,
all right.
yeah, he'll be okay.
All right.
Y'all still winning chip without them, bro?
They ain't
I mean,
really
they gonna
swing
be there.
people.
Yeah, they ain't gonna.
And they're
I
going
mean-
to be there.
I mean, Tucker, he gonna be. I feel like, especially playoff time, I feel like
One
Tucker
of the
gonna
reasons
play.
supposed to be a starter too.
It was rumored that they would say, but I ain't know
Because the only starters I know for sure that y'all got is Russ, AD, LeBron,
Mhm.
and who else? Who else are y'all starting for sure?
Ellington. Y'all starting Ellington?
Ellington is should be the starter.
Because it was a reason before Ellington, wasn't it?
AD gonna start. What's the name? How
Dwight?
Dwight gonna start too.
And be replaced by DeAndre Jordan.
Yep. Because AD gonna play the 4.
At least to start.
Yeah,
He'll
to
probably
start.
end some games playing the 5,
Mhm.
but
I'm in Melo, 6 man.
How y'all been looking this preseason?
terrible.
Shit. Gotta go lie to you.
Terrible.
We have been.
But-
It's been
And we
rocky.
just
But-
got our first win.
It's been rocky.
Let's say, but.
It's,
To y'all
it's
defense,
preseason too.
y'all haven't had all y'all big players play together.
Hey,
at the
nobody.
same
Yeah,
time.
like we have not had. No one played all together yet.
Russ has been turning the ball over.
Russ has been moving. Like he been moving. It seems like he's moving too fast right now.
That's been his MO
Like I
his
just like,
entire
God
career.
damn.
People don't realize until they actually watch
I'm
Russ.
like, bro, slow down.
When you watch Russ, it's like, bro, if you'd have just took the
No,
time,
what, bro?
that's
Yeah,
all-
bro.
that's-
He
that-
like,
this has been his
I'm
career
like, slow
issue.
down, my nigga.
Like if he took, I always felt like if Russell Westbrook just took
Mhm,
a hair slower and process shit.
mhm.
Oh my God, it's just been.
And
I
I
mean,
ain't gonna-
it's
I ain't gonna
you've
lie
been
to you.
better.
This is the first time that I've physically like sat there and been watching him like game for game, like
Full
the
speed,
entire game.
The whole on
I was
turbo.
like, yo, this nigga, bro, Energizer Bunny, bro.
he got turbo takedown, bro.
bro, he do
So-
a hey,
Yeah, he do.
hey, he do a line before the game, bro, or something, bro.
jumping everywhere, blocking everywhere,
I'm
shooting
like,
everywhere.
bro.
He taking passes he ain't supposed
But
to.
like he'd get it picked, like he'd have a turnover, and then as soon as it get turned over, he at the bucket blocking some though.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, like,
he
what the
taking
fuck?
passes he ain't supposed to get and
Like,
shit,
this nigga
shooting
dog.
shots, bro. Like
Hey.
Russ be everywhere.
All I can say is preseason, Lord, please let it work out
Hey,
how it's supposed to work out.
Russ himself said, like, he's like, look, y'all, preseason don't mean nothing. I got 15 turnovers. Who really care? They don't mean nothing. And he said, at the end of the day, what this all comes down to is just me getting used to their timing and them getting used to my speed. Like he literally said what y'all said. Like they're just getting used to how we're getting used to playing with each other.
Because it didn't flow. Nothing flowed. It was just like him. And everybody else looking around like, dog, what the fuck? He that slams, bro, for real. Shit, still?
But you can see why he get all them boards.
Yeah,
because he really is
everywhere.
around the rim.
Yeah, he everywhere.
Like Cats was like, oh no, they just blocking that. No, he's really around the rim.
Speed is crazy,
and he's the first one up the court.
Yeah, bro. He's crazy, bro.
It's really true. Like the energy level that he plays with is legit. Like I see it with Giannis, where I'm like, it's only a few handful of players where I'm like, y'all literally just go all out.
That's only one speed, bro.
Like, it's preseason he going that, bro. Preseason going in, bro.
In the first Bucks
like,
preseason game,
crazy,
Giannis went up around the rim. It was missed. Like, I was like yelling at him, like, foul. They weren't calling the foul. He went up again. He missed. Got that third time. And he just grabbed that rim like he was Shaq, and he shook it on the way down. He kind of looked back up to make sure he didn't break it, and then he ran off. And I was like, fam, it's preseason. You mean mugging and trying to tear the rim down.
And shit.
Russ, I just need just calm down just a tad. He's so quick on the pull up. I don't know who told him he had the green light like that, bro. Like
that's why
he's seen with 27 shots in the game.
He came down 3 dribbles, pulled.
Nigga, what? 2 seconds in the shot clock.
We got what you doing, boss? I'm like, all right.
He got that lucky 7 badge on from 2K fans.
But if he 1-on-1,
no, it's gonna be exciting though to see all of them play together and all that.
Because I think y'all next preseason game is supposed to be the first one where the big three plays together.
And then you got to think like Russ not gonna bring the ball up all the time either.
Not all the time.
LeBron basically bring the ball up all the time, so that'll help too. Basically,
off ball
Russ is
gonna be interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
He don't like being off ball too much.
But he go. That's what he damn near go do.
It's going to be a compromise. It's going to be LeBron some positions.
Because especially I don't know. That's gonna be crazy.
He's dealt with Harden.
That's part of his problem in Houston. He was like, I don't
see it enough. I need that a little bit more, bro. Hey, Brian.
But one thing that is different, I'll say, about the Houston situation is like the offensive system in LA is way different than what he played in Houston.
What system is Brian?
The system in Houston was literally Harden ISOs.
Yeah.
At least LeBron is going to facilitate and get you in a position to like make a play.
Exactly.
To do something.
He go facilitate, make sure he gonna get you to your right spot.
He gonna make sure you all right.
Yeah.
Like he gonna make sure you
especially old LeBron. Like, come on now, he finna have hella assists this season, bro. He's still one of the best passers in the league.
Yes, he is for sure.
So I was like, I'm fine.
That's one of the questions we have in our NBA preview. Best passer,
and Simmons is up there too.
Not for like
it's LeBron.
For me, I'm deciding.
Jokic
I'll tell you right now. I'm deciding between Jokic,
Jokic,
LeBron, and honestly LaMelo, because LaMelo does some stuff passing that ball where I'm like, how
he be coming down full court, bro? I'm like, bro, how? I'm like, no, he
cold.
My man's cold, B.
Cold.
My man's is cold. Hey, his Pumas is nice. His,
yeah. I
don't know if you've seen them. They slick.
He like Puma. You would like those.
Yeah,
like
they slick. Like I literally saw. I was like, no, I might cop something for real.
They ain't bad.
And I don't know. I never remember me ever wearing Puma stuff.
No, I ain't never. I never bought no Puma.
I think I'm gonna cop them though.
But yeah, his shoe comes out in December.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we have one more transaction to go through.
Was it? Oh yeah, Ben. The Detroit Pistons hired Ben Wallace to the basketball operations staff as the team engagement advisor.
Okay. I mean, he deserved.
Yeah,
job.
I think he's been like working his way into that anyways. Going like
he's had an unofficial role with the team, I believe, and now he got an official. This is the shoe, so this is a very loud color, but that's
it's interesting.
The frame of the shoe.
It looks like it's comfortable as fuck.
It do look real comfortable.
That's why I like Pumas because they're really comfortable. Really comfortable.
Yeah, that shoe is called Not From Here.
Yeah.
All right, and as we have been doing the last few weeks, we are going to wrap up our topic discussion for this week with the wrestling talk.
Wrestling is real to me, damn it.
So here was a note that I found interesting about this week in the world of pro wrestling. Friday's episode of SmackDown will not be airing on Fox like normally. It's actually going to be on
baseball, right?
Yep, FS1. And it's going to be a supersized episode. So instead of it being 2 hours, it's going to be 2.5 hours. Meaning the last 30 minutes of SmackDown this week will be going live head to head
with AEW. Can
Rampage.
He get off this shit, bro?
And the last 30 minutes of SmackDown will also be commercial free.
Can he get off this shit? Bro? Well, he better do.
I want to see what their main event gonna be.
Right, but he better do something serious. Niggas better be wrestling for 30 minutes straight.
I don't know.
It better be
man.
Lesnar
To
out there.
combat the beginning of
Hey,
Rampage?
AEW.
It better be Lesnar and Roman Reigns out there, or Big E and Lesnar, or some shit like that.
you ain't gonna see Lesnar before Crown Jewel, not wrestle. And low key, the Crown Jewel card is kind of cold.
Who was on there?
Let me go ahead
Run
and
that
look
real
at
I
it.
know that it's a
I
triple
guess
threat
no.
match with the women. It's Sasha versus Bianca versus the man versus Becky.
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's a
fun
match. You got Roman.
And
Brock,
and
I
Brock.
saw that.
All right, I see Bobby Lashley and Goldberg.
We don't care
What the
about that.
fuck, bro? Why they always
Also, that
killing
Goldberg promo
bro?
was so trash. And I'm gonna kill your whole family. And I was
Man,
like, fam,
he been heavy on the killing lately.
he want to be Arn Anderson. I don't know if you saw that
Hey,
promo.
or Anderson with the
Fam,
pistol, bro.
with the
He said I put the Glock to his head. I pulled the trigger, have his blade on the sidewalk. I said,
I was like,
oh,
God
He hit
damn.
the guns in.
Exactly, bro.
Like, Iron Brody, where did this come from? Did you see the other video he made?
fam.
He had another video where he got out the car and shit. Like
I did not see that.
Arn
Dog.
Anderson been wilding, bro.
Fam, they got a shirt that say Armed Anderson.
Armed.
Wilding, bro.
He said, take the Glock out, put it to their forehead.
Okay, so we got Roman Reigns versus Brock for the Universal Championship.
Okay.
Yes, it's gonna be an
We got
interesting match.
Big E versus Drew for the WWE Championship.
Okay.
No holds barred. Goldberg versus Lashley.
Oh my God.
He need no holds barred to make it
Bobby finna
interesting.
beat the hell out
He
of
finna beat the dog shit.
him. And he probably gonna beat his son up too.
Oh, low.
He already put him in the
No,
Boski, bro.
I know. That's why I said, oh, low.
SmackDown Women's Championship: Becky versus Sasha versus Bianca.
That's good.
That's the match I want to see.
Raw Tag Team Championship: Team RK Bro versus AJ Styles and Omos. And then
Bro,
they're gonna be announcing more, of course.
you say
Okay, bro.
RK Bro.
that's Randy Orton and
They still
Matt
Riddle.
They still attack team?
Mhm.
bro.
They the champs.
Oh, I had no clue they were.
Mhm.
the
I know they
champs.
were champs. I just knew they were.
Oh.
They
still
had
together.
they got him at I think 2 pay-per-views ago.
Oh, I had no clue. they were-
Bro.
I just don't get Riddle.
I
He
love
just
Matt
don't.
Riddle.
He don't do it for me.
Matt
He
Riddle
really be
works-
high,
Yeah, you can tell.
like
Mm.
for real.
He don't do it for me because he don't wear shoes. He don't wear socks.
you
They
know,
just-
but you know who
just
he
throw me
reminded me
off.
of a little bit. Another famously always high wrestler,
Mhm.
Rob.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
That,
yeah.
Not like how they wrestle, but like
Mhm.
just
Their
how,
personalities.
yeah, how they come
They-
off. Where it's like,
Bro.
like
That's how his music started.
dude, literally, bro.
That's funny.
But yeah, Crown Jewel should be good, and this week is gonna be interesting because normally AEW Rampage is pre-recorded.
Mhm.
It's actually live this week,
Oh, okay.
so you're gonna
I
have.
forgot. I saw they. I know Adam Cole fighting somebody,
Baby.
and I don't know. Don't give me the line.
I'm saying I don't know what the card is. I'm gonna just watch it,
It was decent.
Crown Jewel coming on at 11 o'clock in
AM.
the morning.
of course, because they overseas.
Next
yeah.
week, what's the
Thursday.
21st? Next week, Thursday?
I had already me and Norman discussed. I was like, ain't nobody trying to take off work tomorrow. I was like, catch you later.
I've always caught it in the middle. Never mind. Anywho,
Redacted.
This-
Redacted.
They were like, "Oh, really?
You've been doing what now, huh? On what time?
We heard that, Timothy."
in the middle of my lunch.
Yeah.
I just check in every so often.
Right. I
on
was
my-
at 11 o'clock, lunch at 12. What you talking about?
on my lunch, you know. But yeah, that being said, that's the topics we have for the week. And now we are going to get into the blow the whistle where we're gonna talk about John Gruden. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now.
All right, now that's enough out of you. You know what? Tee his ass up.
I love your little
Yeah.
yeah. So in case you did not know, at this point now, John Gruden has resigned as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders after using misogynistic, homophobic, and racist language in
Wow.
a variety of emails that have come out through the press. So here's the thing. First thing that we heard of was the racist comments where
The tires, right?
he said that D. Smith had lips like a Michelin tire, which very racist. Also kind of giggled a little bit. I was like, how did you even think? Sometimes racist stuff, I'm like, how did you even think to
Yeah,
go?
Boy,
Like,
they be
Robert-
wilding
And then he
with it.
tried to explain the reason why he used it.
So-
I was
so-
like, that don't even make sense.
That man said, well, I have a phrase. I say rubber lips when people
When
be
people
lying.
lying, rubber lips. Like what, bro?
Nigga, you didn't say rubber lips.
You said Michigan
Michelin
tires, and it's a black man.
So chill out on that.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, we saw that he was using the F word. He just
I was like, wow.
sending
Okay.
topless pictures of cheerleaders with other people referring. He was all over the place.
Wildin'.
Just
Wildin'.
And here's the thing too with these emails. So these emails surfaced because the NFL was doing an investigation on the Washington football team.
Mm-hmm. Right, it ain't even about Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Like it just popped.
It just
like
happened to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the NFL was going through the stuff and said, "Oh, this involves him. Listen this to the Raiders." And what's been really interesting to me is looking at how the rollout has been. Because first, all we knew was the racist comments. And it did not seem like he was going to get fired. It did not seem like we knew some kind of punishment was going to happen.
Yeah.
But there were even people on TV, like I saw Stephen A. Smith on First Take. Like, I don't think he deserves to be fired. Like, it was from years ago before he was the coach of this and this.
Bullshit.
Hey, that's how. So it was funny because then right after he said that, the rest of the stuff came out that he said. And I was like, what are you going to say now, Stephen A. Smith?
Exactly.
He should have been out of there.
Exactly.
He shouldn't have been around people. I just can't. Like, Chappelle said it best.
So, and I'm glad you said that because me personally, I did not like the new Chappelle stand-up.
I didn't either. It was it was almost that I was like forcing myself
to watch it
or forcing myself to be like, haha, because of Chappelle. Like, and this is the first time that he missed for me.
Yeah, because I
like,
loved his other Netflix special.
But he missed. Like, this one was just, it was a miss for me.
It was okay to me.
This one felt to me.
He was wild as fuck for show.
This one to me felt like he was trying to prove a point.
Yeah, not necessarily be as funny.
But it wasn't like comic. Like, normally his stuff hits because it's a joke in there with it, but the joke wasn't really
he was just
there.
saying
He was
stories,
just saying stuff.
and he was like, "Oh shit, all right."
Kind of for like shock value, where I was like, this
like the one about his friend that died. And all that. I was just like, all right, boss. Like, all right.
I was like, this.
I know your father. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Hey, that was funny though. I was like, yo, dude is wild.
There was a lot of jokes that he would say where like the setup would be funny, and then the ending,
you like,
and then I'm like, no,
you be like, woo, you little spicy.
And
I see why people are upset. Yeah,
and here's the thing with that whole, and we're off topic, but kind of on topic. We're gonna bring it back around. But the thing with the Chappelle stuff, there are people saying like you can't be upset. And you can't really tell the trans community how they should feel.
No, you cannot.
You can't tell you can't tell any community how they should feel with stuff. As a black woman, I hear that often. Well, why are y'all so mad about this? You won't understand it because you ain't the target audience here.
Yeah.
So if that community says that they're offended by something or they felt some kind of way, I respect that.
Yeah.
Like it's really that simple. People try to make things way more complicated than it needs to be. Don't tell oppressed people how they should be oppressed, or don't tell them how they should feel because you ain't in their shoes. You don't have the ability to do so.
Facts.
But one thing that Chappelle did say that hit for me was the fact that he was getting the fact like you can be racist and get away with a lot of stuff, but once you bring in like the LGBT community or whatnot, like you can get out of here.
Get you about the
Get him out of there.
And he was trying to compliment them by being like, the way y'all organize, where y'all come together, like it's strong. Like I wish the black community could do that.
Yeah, we could. Shit.
But he missed in the delivery of how he was trying to get that out there. But it does come back to this John Gruden situation, where when the only thing we knew about was the racist stuff.
Yeah, then all this other stuff.
It did not look like he was going to lose his job. But once everything else came out, I said, "Oh, it's over."
Yeah, what's the Michael Sam stuff? I was
it's
like,
over. Like
what he said about Roger Goodell, I was like, yeah,
it's over. It's over.
And then they threw in stuff about like Biden and
like,
Obama. I was like, damn, like,
he was just
he was wilding.
Yeah, I was like, he really
just wilding, giving no fucks.
I was like, he was really wilding up.
So you can't be racist and misogynistic and homophobic. Like that's just too much.
Like, and then he make everybody double back backing down on it. Like Tampa Bay
took him out the
ESPN. They had to this. I was like, yo.
Took him, Tampa Bay took him out the Ring of Honor. They said we don't remove his name. And
he already his house just got finished in Vegas, and his house. Derek Carr built the house right next to him in Vegas, and their neighbors.
And I just want to say this too about John Gruden. Whenever a white person says, "I don't have a racist bone in my body,"
they do. They have several.
It's a lot of them.
They have several.
It's a lot of them.
Several.
That is, that's
like when somebody say like, Like, I'm not like, don't take offense to this. Like, what you're about to say is going to be
Be offensive.
Not
Like,
trying to no disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect, but
And then shit all on
exactly,
you. Like, bro,
niggas
how am I not supposed to get mad about this shit?
blatantly disrespect you. Yeah, that's him.
yeah, so he out of here.
Yeah,
And he deserves to be out of
yeah.
here.
There's no place for nobody like him, dude. Like, fuck him. Like, real talk.
Nah.
But
And
I really do hope that they give the rest of these emails out because
But was
one,
it with the Washington? Was it the owner or who was who started
they
all
were
of this?
investigating the allegations of it being.
Toxic
Remember the whole
workplace.
article
Remember?
came out with
Mhm.
the cheerleaders
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit with
yeah,
Dan
yeah.
Snyder, and they were
Uh-huh.
saying that it was a hostile work environment and it was rapey and all of that shit.
Mhm.
So the NFL finally decided to do its own investigation. It took them about 10 months.
Mhm.
They concluded it back in like July or August,
Mhm.
and then they let go of these emails. They said it was like 650,000 emails and over
Yep.
100 witnesses.
that they've been looking at over the past few
And
weeks.
this is the one that they dropped. So the
Oh, okay.
NFLPA is like, nah,
Yeah, we
fam.
can't, yeah.
Who was he talking to?
Mhm.
We need that person.
Because yeah,
We need to figure out who's in his circle, who was cool with this shit.
Mhm.
We need them.
But who else falls from this as well?
So
we
here's
need
the
all
thing.
the emails.
So one of the
Mhm.
people who he's talking to in email, I can't think of his first name, but it was Alan, who used to like run the Washington football team. He was already fired,
Mhm.
so he's part of the
Mhm.
who were in the emails. So he's already gone.
Well, why was he using emails like it was text?
because he old and white.
Like, that's what I didn't understand. Like, the stuff he was put, I'm like, this nigga, these are texts, bro.
Like,
That he's sending emails.
how many scandals have gotten caught because they pulling emails?
That's
Yeah, he
fam.
wild.
Listen, I don't know what it's like to be a white man,
I
What
would
the fuck
want to
is just
know.
be emailing this shit all willy nilly,
but
bro?
I assume there's a level of
Security.
yes, where it's
Like,
like
you feel like you can get it. Even if I do get caught, I'll
I'm
be
cool
able
with
to get away.
IT. I just had him erase the shit later.
Yeah.
like
type
Gruden
shit.
was using
I'm
his
John
personal
Gruden.
emails while Allen was using his actual team account emails, which like
He's
you
an
stupid.
idiot.
You
Yeah.
stupid.
And
And,
which is gonna get audited.
Exactly.
and I also want to throw this out there to any of y'all who have been thinking of engaging with arguments, people online about the situation, because there's been a lot of stuff where I've been seeing, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Like,
Mhm.
it was somebody who made a tweet like, let's not act like if someone released the last 10 years of your emails that you would be safe too. First
I
of all-
would.
First of all,
Exactly. I would be fine.
I don't send that shit on company time.
Exactly. I will be fine.
like
Not with
never.
company equipment and company servers,
Yeah, I will be
company
fine.
internet. The fuck y'all thinking? What? Yes,
Dude.
my emails is fine.
Fam, I even watch what I tweet at this point.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing. Like, let's be honest. 10 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
we were different people.
When they gave a
Yeah.
fuck.
We
Oh,
were
yeah.
different people.
I was definitely wild.
And Twitter 10 years ago was a different place.
It was.
Twitter 10 years ago
That was
was
the Wild West.
that it was,
Like, for real, for real.
listen, especially like 11, 12 years ago when you had like music, the hashtags, and listen,
Man.
Bruh.
sayings you say after sex and all them types of hashtags and all
And
that
Twitter
stuff.
after dark still wild.
Hey,
Listen, Twitter after dark is what Twitter used to be just during the daytime, fam.
Yeah.
Like it was
real talk.
Twitter was a
Motherfuckers
wild.
was jumping people in their mentions and
Man.
shit.
And honestly, I even think about how we grew up as 90s kids. Like
Mhm.
we used the term gay a lot. And it was
Yeah, that was just a regular.
and we didn't know no better.
We had to learn not to.
not to use
Yeah,
it
not
that
to
way.
use it that
so I
way.
want to say this: like I do give grace to people and understand that you can grow and change, but
Mhm.
I don't think John Gruden is that.
No,
And Keyshawn Johnson has been talking about how he hate John Gruden for
man,
the
he
last.
been going in.
Hey, he is
He
who I
was
thought
like,
he was. I
fuck
just
him.
didn't know. I knew he was.
He
Damn
been.
near Keyshawn was like, I knew he was this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's
He's
like,
But I couldn't prove he was this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's
because
like,
here's
I
the
knew
thing: Keyshawn was saying it years
yeah,
ago.
he been saying it though.
And
Yeah.
everybody was like, "Wow, how dare you talk about John
Antonio
Gruden?"
Brown.
Hey.
I mean, Antonio Brown.
But shit, he won. He ain't really been wrong.
I mean,
Hey.
he has been wrong.
He went wrong about it.
He was wrong about
He
it.
went wrong about
He
it.
wasn't wrong about John Gruden.
He was not wrong about John
but
Gruden.
he's been
But other
wrong in
shit, he
other
been
places.
wrong.
Yeah, he's been
He was
wrong
acting to
everywhere.
ask the Steelers organization, but he said they was going downhill.
Hey,
Antonio Brown's a slippery slope.
He's
Yeah.
a wild. Yeah, he ain't the hill to die on. I say
but
that.
yeah, John Gruden's definitely on the fucking list now.
Yeah,
so.
he's done. He's
Get him
done.
outta
I don't
here.
think he's gonna coach again.
Yeah, get him out of here.
I feel like Eric said he was white and racist a long time ago. Anyway,
No, he said that he was white and privileged. Just
Mhm.
kind of like he don't really necessarily deserve, like he's mediocre.
ah,
So I know Eric had a lot to say on this topic. I'm sorry,
he
sir.
would have got his shit.
He would have really went off on this. We kind of just talked around it a little bit. But
You know,
Eric,
you use the whole lexicon of words.
we
bro.
might have to have him, have him
Get his
record
shit
a
off.
promo.
We had to pull out of the
The
stores,
source.
you know, fucking with Eric out here.
Hell yeah.
But at the end of the day, we ain't got no love for John Gruden this
Nah.
way. We don't have no tolerance for racism,
Not
for
at
sure,
all.
for sure. Not
Bigots,
for misogyny.
get 'em
No,
outta
no, none of that. None
'em
of that
outta
is
here.
cool over this way.
You feel
So,
like women shouldn't be refs, bro. Like, why not?
fam, is dudes like him. My little childhood dreams was Dash. Where I was like,
I thought
wanna
about
be
you
a
immediately.
referee.
When I
Yes.
saw that, I thought about you immediately.
When
I was
a
like, dog.
kid, I wanted to be a referee, and all the little boys at school and everybody was like, "You can't be no referee. There aren't no girl referees." And then I looked and watched the game and was like, "I ain't no girl referees. I guess I
No.
can do that." I took my little book back to the library with all the play calls in it and everything. Like I was heartbroken.
And then at the end of the day, like you can't be so stuck in your ways, or you have to conform with the times.
Yes.
You know the time. You read the
know you
room,
can't be doing
read the
this
climate. You
shit.
know the climate that we're in as a nation. Everything, bro. You
Give a
have to
fuck.
be. You. This can't be tolerated, bro.
My man said nigga on live broadcast, bro. The one announcer.
Who?
That one announcer that
Which
one
one?
time.
Oh,
When?
we
Oh no,
no.
he was talking shit. He thought he was off the
Yeah,
mic.
remember we talked about it a few months ago.
Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just be doing shit and feel comfortable with saying shit like that at
Mhm.
work.
That was the high school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
at
yeah.
work, they just be. It's not the first nor the last of motherfuckers doing shit at work, talking reckless, doing the shit they're not supposed to be. And then motherfuckers want to get mad at HR for getting on their heads.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro. Like, there are some things that there's a level of professionalism that you must maintain at all times,
Exactly.
regardless of how comfortable you get at work. Still maintain some level of professionalism. Don't go
Yep.
through your job just because you're cool with everybody. Talking about, yeah, motherfucker, this and that and third. No,
Nah,
you
chill
still
out.
need to be professional.
Please chill out. At your
Even though
job.
you cool, keep that, because otherwise you get too comfortable. You start mixing business with pleasure, and you end up getting fired and getting fined.
Yeah. You go get up. They go get you up out the paint.
Yep. Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson, he's always been a fraud to me from day one. He's been a used car salesman and people bought it. Yeah, you was right, Keyshawn. You was right. That being said, though, that's the vote of what's. You got anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest? Anything else piss y'all off this past week?
No, I think I'm
Not
good.
really. I don't really think so, bro. Fuck him. But no,
All right, then.
outside of the Patriots, fuck them too.
He's just mad because Packers couldn't get
Yeah,
on with.
yeah.
I mean, I feel you. That being said, though, let's get into the Tech Top 5 and get up out of here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tech Top 5.
Yes, sir. Last week we did Michael Jackson, favorite Michael Jackson songs. And let me tell you, it was a close one, y'all. It was a close one. But this man can.
Hey.
People like the obscure lists,
He,
bro.
he beat me by one.
Man in the Mirror.
No, he didn't have Man on Mirror on
No, I
his.
had
It was
it.
Dirty Diana.
Ah,
That's a classic,
It
bro.
is. It's a
That
great
shit
song.
go hard,
So
bro.
I was actually surprised that I got so much love for I Want to Be Where You Are. Because when I said my list, I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to win because I don't think people are going to pick that particular song. But yeah, I even had somebody on Twitter like just tweet at me like, yo, your list is it.
Mhm.
I was like, thank you, sir. Wait, I didn't count his vote. We tied. We tied.
Ain't this about a bitch?
We definitely tied.
Ain't this
I
about a
completely
bitch?
forgot
you
about that.
said
so
they added you on Twitter.
he added me on Twitter. I can show you the tweet. He said,
But did
I'm
he
voting.
vote, though?
He said,
He didn't vote on the thing.
He said, I vote for your list.
No,
He
that
said to you, he vote for your list.
He tagged me and Tech File. I got a lot of
Ah,
tweets. Hold on,
yes,
man. Hold on.
yes.
Because I'm trying to figure out how he knows your list.
He listened to the episode and then he added me and he
fair
added
enough.
the podcast
Fair
and he
enough.
said, your list is the one I would choose.
Who is this nigga?
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Hold on.
No, you can't count his.
No, I
If he
give you
didn't
that.
vote,
It was Raz Mix.
did he vote?
I know that.
your MJ list
He
is the
does
best.
listen. I'll give you both. All right, because it was him.
Did
Yeah.
he vote?
I'll give you that.
I didn't put it on Twitter.
he
He
do.
literally he went out of his way
I'll
to
give you
say
that. He listen
enough.
every week too. He rocks with us.
he went
I'll
out
give
of
you
his
that.
way to say your MJ list is the best and we share the same favorite song. Butterflies is an amazing song at Technical Files.
All right, boss. Well, we tied. I'll take that. That's cool.
That's I'm
Even,
with
even
that.
though we know who the real winner is. So.
Hey man, we're all winners here.
We're all now we're all winners.
This week, we are doing best athlete logos of all time, which I feel like we've done before. We're
I
gonna
think
bring this
we-
one.
I
I'm gonna
think
bring
we
this one
did.
back. I'm pretty
I
sure we
don't
have.
remember.
Hey, we've been doing it for
logos
years.
of all
Some go
time.
come back.
Hey, redo. How you say? Is it redux? Redo? How do you say?
Redo.
No, it's like a way to say.
Redo.
It's a way.
Ah,
It's a way
shit.
you say like also in a different language it starts with an R. It's like I bet Eric
Oh,
no. Never
shit.
mind.
I was like, you asking the wrong.
Never mind. Anyways, best athlete logos of all time. Tim. What you
All
got?
right, so I ran my list real fast together.
Well, I see y'all stole my DX off of
Hell
my
yeah.
list.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So number 5, I got. Actually, I'm gonna flip my 5.
See, that's why I'm not putting my list in there until after I say it. I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
gonna
that.
put my 5 with my 4. I'm gonna flip flop those two. So number 5, I got Tiger Woods.
Tiger
Tiger
Woods.
I really do fuck with his
Tiger
logo.
Woods.
No, it's
yeah,
cold.
his logo looks slick.
Number 4, I got Kobe's.
Kobe. Yeah, that's a great one. Of course.
Number 3, I got Ken Griffey.
Yeah.
This logo is as smooth as
The
a swing.
bro.
It's as smooth
Like
as
his
a
logo
swing, bro.
cold. dog.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Number 2, I take D-Generation X.
Hey, 2 words for you.
Saki, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Pause. And number 1, I got MJ.
Hey, like, suck it, my nigga. Lord,
Like,
Jesus.
whoa. Whoa.
Hey, yikes.
Whoa.
Hey, where's the pause gone when we need him?
What was the
Jesus.
title
Hey,
you wrote?
pause is necessary.
Oh, shit.
Woo boy.
No, we used to get in so much trouble, dog, doing that shit, dog. In school, all day, bro. Behind the teacher eye.
Right. You get mad at it.
Exactly.
You sit down.
No, I did to my mama one time, bro. I did to my mom. She didn't know what it was, bro.
I bet
I
you
did it. She turned around. She looked at me, and she was like, "Oh, that's that wrestling stuff, dog, nigga." Man, I ain't never got smacked that hard.
So because y'all took DX off my list, I'm gonna go with my other wrestling. I'm just taking.
You could have kept it.
Nope.
You know what I'm
Coulda
Nope.
kept that.
Nope.
Hey, I ain't gonna use it. So you go ahead.
Nope. It's already been used. So I'm gonna go with my other one I got. My other wrestling one. So number 5, I'm going with Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey.
Number 4, I'm gonna go with New World Order because NWO's logo is cold.
Mhm.
That spray paint.
For sure.
Did something bad happen?
Yeah. It's cool. Keep on rolling.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I saw Tim. He had a whole react. I was like, "Dang, what happened? Let's hurry up and get out of here." Then number 3, I got Kobe.
Kobe.
I feel like
Kobe.
that Mamba logo hits differently after death a little bit.
Yeah.
I think in part because it's being seen more often, but like it's what it is at this point.
Mhm.
Number 2, I got Tiger Woods. I think it's just
Tiger
one of the
Woods.
cleanest logos
Woo.
I get it.
ever.
Tiger
And then number
Woods.
1, it's Michael Jordan because I mean the
I
Jumpman,
wanna be
Jumpman.
like
Like
Mike.
I don't think there's
It's internationally known.
like there's no argument. It's a $1 billion brand, fam.
Mikael. All right. So mine, honorable mention, Big Baller Brand.
I respect that.
Yeah.
The triple B's.
Yeah, the triple B's. That's an honorable mention. But I am going to go. At 5, Griffey, Ken Griffey Jr.
For sure.
At 4, I'm gonna go LeBron James
LeBron James.
because the
I was looking at
LJ and the crown, that's dope.
Yeah, and I was looking at that.
Yeah. So LeBron at 4. 3, Kobe Bryant. 2, Tiger Woods,
I get it.
and 1, Michael Jordan.
JJ Watt's logo is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
It is. I just
Mhm.
don't.
The J's that make the W.
Yeah. Other honorable mention, NWO, Tom Brady.
I love Tom Brady.
That Tom
Yeah,
Brady.
TB12.
I just really started
nice.
looking at it. I was like, that's
cold.
slick.
That's a cold.
Yeah,
logo.
I was like, that's cold.
I just did a little exam on ESPN. They had
The logo. Guess
the
the
logo
logos.
test.
Yeah.
I got a 40%, bro. I was just kind of bullshit. But
I don't know.
all right, so like an example,
Mhm.
which of these logos is the oldest? Shaq's logo, Iverson's logo, Roger Federer's logo, or TB12?
The oldest.
The oldest.
Wouldn't it
I would
be Shaq?
guess it's Shaq.
Yeah, I'll be Shaq.
That is correct. That's the
Okay.
one I got right too.
Uh-huh.
Cause just thinking about when they
Yeah,
was
when
playing
they was
and when
playing.
they.
Then they give you Ken Griffey's. They got one when he fat as a bitch and shit. Like, no, that's Ken. Okay, I got that right.
Ain't that a book?
JJ Watt, football. Got that right.
I've done
Okay,
this
cool.
survey before.
I ain't never done no.
5 seconds. Guess the logo.
That's Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woo.
Yeah.
I like how that look though.
That's
told you,
slick.
it's a cool
That's
logo.
slick.
It's a slick ass logo.
why
Like
it's
that's
two
damn
for
near
me.
like a tat.
Manny Pacquiao got a little sun over
See,
here.
I ain't know.
I didn't
I
know
wouldn't
he
do
had
that
it. I don't know
one.
he
Yeah,
got
I
it.
wouldn't do that one either.
You got the logo? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. I can see that though. That's pretty cool. You got the sun above it. And you got the
Yeah.
imp. That's not bad. It's pretty.
He
decent
running for
logo.
president, right?
Then this one
Who is
is
that? Who is that?
Alex
Who is that?
Rodriguez.
Really?
It's
He got
just
a
as
logo?
bland as he is.
That's
This is
damn near
A-Rod's
Griffey.
logo.
That's damn near Griffey shit. Like, what are you doing?
It's damn near Griffey,
Yeah.
but he took the bottom
half
half
the body.
off and swung outside.
Hey,
It's
Griffey-
like, no, bro.
Turn the hat around.
No,
Not
bro.
backwards.
Then of course you got TB12, but they saying
Yeah.
which one is it?
The top one, right? Top right. Yeah.
And then let's see, what's next? Which of these logos belongs to Bryce Harper?
Didn't
Shit,
know
I don't
Bryce
know.
Harper had
Yeah,
one,
he
but I
got
know
this
it's not the triple B's.
Yeah.
No,
It
it's
just
not
gotta
triple
be
B's. 5 seconds. Who does the logo belong to? I believe this was.
What is?
Oh, that's the
a
golfer,
shark.
Greg Norman.
Oh, look at you. Yep, Greg Norman. And then which of these 4 athletes does this logo belong to?
4?
Venus,
athletes?
John, Wall, Lindsay.
See, Tim over here doing the pop quiz.
Yeah, man.
I guess Venus. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that logo.
I didn't know
before.
she
I
had a
didn't know
logo.
she had a
like
logo.
I knew she. I mean, it makes sense. Most athletes have a logo
But
at
what
this
is
point.
that's a V and a W?
It's a V and a W, but it
Yeah.
look like 2 like
Yeah,
towers
like
on both
pillars
sides
or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It's
not
like
bad.
the corner of a building.
And then of course it's Kobe.
Oh, but we know Kobe. When we
Yeah.
see
Oh,
it.
Kyrie. Yeah, Kobe.
Nigga
Yeah.
say Kyrie. No.
Is that LeBron's logo? The crown at the bottom.
No,
No.
that's not no. Yeah, that ain't.
Well, Nike got LeBron the whole building now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Sports Center, top right.
Steph Curry.
Oh, Steph Curry's is
Oh,
the bottom left,
bottom
ain't it?
left. Yeah, 30. Yeah. I don't know why I said Sports Center. Sure.
Because it was in the upper right.
Yeah.
Lionel Messi.
I couldn't tell you what
I don't
Messi's
know.
is.
Oh, so you know that. I don't know.
Oh,
It's like the Batman logo.
I didn't know these mini cats had logos.
Everybody got a logo now. Apparently, Roger
That's
Federer.
Federer.
I think that was 2004
Well, shit, wasn't he?
or 2006.
Work on our logo.
Hey, there we go. Bunch of shit. We got a logo. Everybody got a logo,
Give me
bro.
a K and H.
Hey, man.
K and
Somebody,
H.
hey, somebody draw that up and send it to me.
Get you a K and a H.
Yeah, bro. Somebody send that to me.
You know what? That actually could be kind of dope because if you put the K,
Mhm.
like it started at a point and
Mhm.
then flush it out a little bit,
Yeah.
we'll come to a
Hey,
point
real
there
talk.
with the K.
Like, cause I got some brewing that's coming in, going into the new
Oh,
year.
fam. I know. I got some people. I know who you talk to.
Okay,
I
bet.
got you.
Yeah,
I
'cause
got
I'm
you.
gonna need that for real.
I know.
Oh, bet.
I
So-
big got you.
All right,
I
we
big
out
got you.
You want? I got the idea for you.
Okay, yeah.
Because the K can also be mistaken like an H, so you can kind of
Mhm.
flush it out a little bit where it kind of curls up a little bit,
Yeah.
but your K and your
Oh
H
yeah,
is
we
still
out
kind
here.
of.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna get you a logo.
Oh yeah,
fam.
bet. We out here.
But yeah, that's the show this week. We hope y'all enjoyed it. As mentioned, we are going to be coming back y'all way with the NBA preview show before next week, since the season starts on Tuesday. Like this time
I
next
can't
week,
wait.
Man,
we're gonna be watching the Bucks play some
I'm
real
ready.
basketball, man.
ring night.
And also next week we're gonna start seeing the NBA 75 start being released.
Mm.
The 75 greatest players in NBA history, and I cannot wait to see this list and talk about this list, discuss this list, and all that other good stuff.
Indeed.
I just want James Harden to sit front row for the ring ceremony. That's all.
Why James?
KD could be there too.
They all gonna be there.
Yeah, they gonna be there.
No, don't be in the back. Don't be in the locker
Oh,
room.
you want them to be?
Oh, you want them
Be
to
out
be
there on the
there.
floor.
Jesus.
I don't know if you want that, bro. That's gonna be. That might
Hey,
be
y'all
an
help
ugly
us
game.
get there.
Hey, KD already got one. He got
Yeah.
him a few.
Yeah, he's straight. Yeah,
How many you got? Two?
two. Yeah.
They were trying to three-peat. That's when he got hurt.
Mm.
But yeah, that's the show. We hope y'all enjoyed it. As a reminder, make sure that y'all like, subscribe, rate, review. Please subscribe to the YouTube.
Do it.
And just keep on supporting the pod, man. Tell people about us.
Exactly,
Word of
man.
mouth is the way that we get put on. So
we don't grow without y'all.
if
Check
y'all
it out.
enjoy it, put us on.
Let's do this.
Shout out to Eric and the fam. Sending
Praise
y'all
the
love for sure.
Yeah, always.
And yeah, we'll be back at it soon. So if you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on the Twitter, Instagram, and PSN streets at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae, because
Your mom is fancy.
thank you, good sir.
What Eric's is the NBA champion
More
Burner.
at Bugs Burner on
at
Twitter,
Bugs Bunner.
and that's all y'all
That's
get.
all you get. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat. Hey, and y'all get ready. Tech File TikTok coming soon.
Oh shoot,
So y'all get ready.
let's go.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Farewell.
You always get
He
sad. at the
always
end.
like
I
that.
do. I'd be so sad when my
He be
my,
wore. He
my
be wore
partners
out.
have to leave and we have to leave this place. I don't no longer talk to Dooch. I no longer talk to
Where'd the accent come from?
I no longer talk to the Kendall, the Eric J. It's be so sad.
This,
So I'd be so sad to leave, but I said
accent.
farewell.
He
So
told it to
long.
Pierre and shit.
This ain't even
Till
Pierre. I
next
don't know
week.
who he is. Now he Pierre.
C'est la vie.
Go Brewers, please.
Go Brew Crew.
Hey, dude, hit him with the thanks for watching. We can get out of here.
We done.